Anti-American commentator Hasan Panics is now in the Feds' crosshairs. He was subpoenaed over trips to communist Cuba. Investigators are looking into possible sanctions violations, seeking records on money and communications tied to those trips.
What is he? This is from Connor's stream. How could he possibly have this information? This fight was like 2 nights ago.
He watches your shit, man.
Yeah, you get him
I'm
time.
telling you.
He streams for 8 hours a day. There's no way he's watching my streams.
So maybe
Wait, is this true?
Is this new?
Oh shit. Are we
If
gonna
that's
see one of
true,
the
that's a
golden? Are we gonna see
huge
one of
deal.
the golden 2? That's
Garcia.
Oh no! He's gone.
Jim Jordan?
No, I was looking for Comer or Gordon. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's cooked.
He's gone.
He's got them both, Steven.
Oh wait, they're both
got
of them are
both.
there. Jordan and Comer.
Yes, dude.
Oh shit, he's gone. He's gonzo garbanzo. As you might be aware, Hasan Panics was subpoenaed regarding trip to Cuba a few months ago. The response I've seen from him and everyone else online has confused me, and how lightly they seem to be taking it, because the closer you look at this, the more and more of a nightmare it becomes. Hasan might have just bumbled his way into a legal situation that will make Destiny's entire court saga look like an episode of Judge Judy. Under normal circumstances, it's unlikely this would amount to anything. However, there might not be a worse time in the last 50 years to pull a stunt like this. To establish some context, Marco Rubio is the current Secretary of State and one of the most powerful people in the government, and he is probably the #1 Cuba hater in the United States. It's hard to say if Rubio is the #1 Cuba hater, because he would probably be tied with every other Republican Cuban in the United States, but okay, we'll give him that. CNN called him one of the Cuban government's most formidable adversaries. Began his political career by railing against anti-sanctioned diplomats during the warmest period of relations between the U.S. and Cuba in decades. His former chief of staff said of him that he built his entire political career, his whole political... The Nuestra America convoy has enough ties to the Cuban government to raise more than an eyebrow. It was organized by a group called Progressive International, the council of which includes a certain Mariela Castro. She is the daughter of Raul Castro, who was indicted by the U.S. government for murder in the last few days. Raul is, I think, Castro's brother, right? Fidel's brother? She is the niece of Fidel Castro. Beyond the significance of her name, she's also a member of the Communist Party of Cuba and sits on the legislature. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The subpoena for Hasan is not an illiberal political attack. All of the following transactions are prohibited except as specifically authorized by the Secretary, blah, 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 blah. Hasan allegedly booked Cuban-owned hotels and probably other amenities, which is a direct transaction with Cuba by someone in U.S. jurisdiction. This is... Listen. I think fuck Hasan and fuck everything, okay? Later, retard. But to pretend like the Trump admin is investigating any of this or whatever in good faith, you're fucking retarded. You are so fucking retarded. Stop. Don't lose yourself. The key to being a good hater is to recognize when you're hating and to not make an excuse for being a hater, okay? I am a avowed Hasan hater, but I know I'm a hater, okay? That shouldn't stop you from analyzing situations correctly or honestly. It's important to recognize when you're being a hater. You're not always supposed to not be a hater, but let them fight, okay?
a lot of these guys, at least on the internet, don't see it that way. They think they will be spared. They think that they won't be sent to the concentration camps. And
I love this fucking loser, how he's like, you guys, first they come for the communists. They repeat this over and over again. Motherfucker, they've been coming for us the entire time. You just thought it was a meme. You didn't give a fuck. You said that Kamala and Trump would be the fucking same. Oh, and you double, triple, quadruple down on it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
they are wrong.
I'm undecided on Hasan stuff. What is there to be decided on? Fuck him. That's all you have to know. It's easy.
So you might be excited at the prospect of...
Did I miss something, or did Connor drop this for literally no reason? I'm not so deep into the minds of these people. And maybe I truly can never understand the minds of these people, which is saying something. I really do try to empathize with people to figure out, like, why do people feel the way they do? But I don't know if it's intentional or by accident that these people can stumble onto, the snarker people can stumble onto, like, very good psychologically exploitable traits from people. But I will say, though, after watching Connor, I feel 100% correct in my analysis that Gisticle and everybody else was using Cherry to go after Kyla because they knew that she had, like, a psychotic obsession with Kyla, and they would use her to just basically host that attack over and over and over again. And then you see it with Connor as well. everybody has this weird feeling about me. I guess it's a larger content creator, smaller content creator thing to some extent, that like I'm making them do things. I'm pumping them full of narratives, that I'm directing them and bossing them around and telling them what to do. Now, keep in mind, in my 15, 16, whatever the fuck years of streaming, there's never been a shred of evidence anywhere for this, ever. There's never been, this has never, ever been a thing. But, like, everybody believes it because these people say it. So, from Connor's perspective, he's like, well, I'm not controlled by Destiny. I'm going to show them how independent I am. I'm an independent mind. I'm not going to let Destiny bully me around. And then all the snarkers kind of, like, see that, I think, as, like, a exploitable hack, I guess, for Connor's brain. It kind of worked, I would argue, it kind of worked on Ethan Klein. I think that's why Ethan made that, the fucking pedo hit piece on me, because he also wanted to show how independent he was for me. But, yeah, I don't know.
Your favorite cult leader's least favorite content creator, me, potentially rotting in a federal prison. But you'll be there by my side in short order. I might be going to the camp, but you're going to be there too, buddy. Marked safe for being a disciple of a guy who would cheer on a Zionist fascist regime going after people who aided a communist country because I have interpersonal beef with one of their targets. If this doesn't make you rethink
Aided a communist country? My God.
who you support, then you're fully beclowning yourself. You will twist yourself in the pretzel saying supporting them entryism makes you a Zionist, but supporting Miriam Adelson's bitch does not. I hate posting him, but you even defended Sex Pestini's free speech.
Covered by free speech? Yes, I do. Everything that he's saying here is incisive deliberately. But what he's very clearly trying to say is that, like, Donald Trump needs to lower the temperature. That's what he's trying to say. It's ridiculous for liberals to...
Yeah. They will never offer me the same fucking charity, which, for the record...
Yes, when I'm a good boy and I'm only attacking Trump, there are times where Hasan will support that statement. Good for you, motherfucker. Why do I care? Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm your fucking lapdog. The only reason why Hasan is, like, happy to see me hit people on the right is because it means it's just less pressure on them so that they can sit here and attack, you know, the libs and everything over and over and over and over and over again. Like, I'm sorry, this guy calls me a sex pest every fucking time he brings me up, multiple times per day, and most likely made the call to Dan Clancy to get me manually banned after I went through the ordinary process and got unbanned. I don't give a fuck if this guy rots in prison forever, dude. Fucking A. And Hasan has said the same thing about his political opponents. I tweeted out that clip of him talking about Adam Schiff, which I think he doubled down on, which is crazy to me.
That
Oh my
that
God.
part of that is
Oh my God. Senator Adam Schiff under federal criminal investigation for alleged mortgage fraud violations. Oh my God, I hope they arrest him. Oh my God, I hope he goes to prison. Oh my God, I hope he goes to prison. Oh, I hate him so much. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, this is political. Sure, I don't care. Lock him up. Lock him up. He got... Dude, he literally got... I know this is fucking absolutely malicious. I know this is malicious. I know Trump is doing this out of pure malice. This motherfucker got like 6 mil from AIPAC.
Oh my God.
Okay? Lock him up. Yes, he's my senator.
and now
And now Hasan has the audacity to turn around and beg him for help? Seriously? Like, where do you get off on that? I'll gladly apologize if my Senator Adam Schiff lifts a pinky finger to defend his anti-Zionist constituent in democracy. He certainly didn't when my friends were being tortured in an Israeli prison. Why would he care if I go to an American one? Get the fuck out of here. This fucking loser.
I don't even want, okay? You are going to jail, you little bitch, smiling, crying. Okay, chatter. We all know my distaste for Hasan. He literally has demanded Trump deport me in the past. But do we really trust the regime that is like constantly use lawfare to silence any political enemy to launch an actual investigation into anything? They'll just define anything vaguely liberal as terrorism next. At least this fucking dumbass is smart enough, possibly because he's Canadian. I don't trust them, but Hasan would never go to bat for liberals who get oppressed by the Trump regime.
True.
He should not receive our help. Yeah, our help. Bitch, you have no motion anyway. Okay?
Well, we have no motion, then who cares? And don't worry about us.
This is me trying to help you save yourself. Okay? This is me trying to pull you back to the fucking real world, dumbass. And yeah, they're wrong. I have defended. When Donald Trump tried to go after Destiny, I even defended that.
Try to go after Destiny, Donald Trump. What did you defend? Also, fuck you. Fuck this guy.
When Donald Trump and his administration went after Jimmy Kimmel,
Is that the first time he's called me Destiny?
ended. When Donald Trump tried to go after Destiny,
Destiny? When was the last time he called me Destiny? Normally it's Sex Pestiny or Molestiny or whatever the fuck else.
I even defended that. When Donald Trump and his administration went after Jimmy Kimmel, I defended Jimmy Kimmel. When they went after Jim Comey, I defended Jim Comey. Because I have fucking principles. It's so ironic that these people legitimately don't have any fucking principles and spend a good deal of time. But fear not. This is just what you're seeing on the internet. And not even all over the internet, because even r/politics, which is comprised mostly of neoliberals that usually despise me, are still very much aware of how damaging this is for free speech. Okay? The overwhelming majority of liberals, when they see this kind of thing happening, they don't like it.
This is super slop. This person's recording from their cell phone.
Left liberals on Twitter, they are celebrating, and it's very weird. It almost comes across as like coordinated.
Israel.
Like their messaging is
Juice.
almost coordinated. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but yeah, they're stupid. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's just look at Hope You Rock left liberal.
Zionists.
Jews. Wait, is this the reporter that took the pictures? Wait, she was on Fox News talking about Hasan? Uh-oh. More Hasan
They
slop.
took the dog pictures?
Maybe.
Cinema.
We've gone through this cycle already. I didn't endorse Kamala Harris. I refuse to do so.
Good, then fuck you.
Okay.
Then fuck you.
But here's what's important.
The important thing is fuck you.
Here's what's important.
Okay, and how about, like, fuck you?
In the past, I had endorsed Joe Biden. In the past, I had endorsed Hillary Rodham Clinton. And liberals still yelled at me, saying I was a Bernie bro.
Wasn't that when
And
he
if
was a
you
nobody?
ask them why,
What?
Wasn't that when he was a nobody?
Kind of, yeah. But remember, this is the child-adult politics, right? Well, why didn't I endorse Kamala this time? Well, I endorsed the Democrats in the past, and people were so mean to me. So this time, I didn't endorse the Democrats. This is like the child, right? I had no choice.
Yeah.
back saying I was a Bernie bro. And if you ask them why back then, they would say it's because you weren't excited enough in your endorsement of
Eliminated. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
Hillary Clinton or Joseph Robinette Brandon. So it's actually not about endorsements or voting at all. Because if they actually sincerely were worried about the pain that Trump is causing, as I was, and I still am, they would have demanded that the Harris campaign actually take this shit seriously. Right?
Say Gaza.
But they don't care. One of the first things that a lot of liberals did on the timeline after Donald Trump became president was openly salivating at the prospect of getting their Latino neighbors deported.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is he talking about the ones that voted for Trump? Because if so, hell yes.
Send them out of here. Hell
cinema.
yeah.
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
See ya.
Later.
At the prospect of
Adios.
getting their
Adios,
Latino
amigos.
neighbors deported. And if you recall back then, what did I say?
I like how he's like vague about what he's talking about here, though.
I said this is ridiculous. You are no better than the fascist Republicans
Oh my God.
if you actually agitate and actively lean in to the deportations regime that the fascist Republicans are implementing. If you are anti-fascist, you should not aid and abet the fascist regime. You should oppose it, even if it's someone that you dislike, even if its victims are people who you personally believe legitimately played a role in the election of Donald Trump. They were, of course, referencing Latino neighbors that had undocumented
Your Latino neighbors.
Latinx.
Oh my God, this guy.
referencing Latino neighbors that had undocumented family members who had voted for Donald Trump, and there was plenty of them. I was never your biggest fan of Hasan because I personally don't like how you sometimes flaunt your wealth, but do appreciate chatter. I promise you, I don't flaunt my wealth.
Does this audience really buy that? There has to be some level of cognitive dissonance where at some point their brains just fucking pop. It can't possibly be like this.
How you sometimes flaunt your wealth, but do appreciate chatter. I promise you, I don't flaunt my wealth. Okay? This is what I mean. I don't flaunt my wealth. Other people will go to unbelievable lengths to try to identify how much each individual article of clothing I've purchased without even knowing where I've purchased that article of clothing.
I love
gave it
the
to him?
argument here. No, stupid.
That's
it's
what he
actually
says.
no,
That's
it's
what he-
not.
oh,
No,
sorry.
it's not. It's dumber than that. You know what he says, Mooten?
What did he say?
He says that he fucking thrifts it.
Oh, okay.
That he
that's a
he
code.
picks up fucking Gucci, Prada, name brand shit from fucking Goodwill.
No, that doesn't happen.
I will say people do go a little crazy in this. It's not like it sounds like at parties saying like, I'm the richest fucking guy here. It's not like he's doing ultra cringe shit like that.
How much money would I have to pay you to jump in the pool?
Okay, no worries. I made more money than everyone here.
Yeah, the chat likes it when Broden holds the camera.
Oh, never mind.
Because he's cold.
I like that. I kept saying I want uppies. It's valid.
or how I've acquired that article of clothing, or whether it is at odds with my worldview at all to create this idea that I love flaunting my wealth. You think I wanted my house to be doxxed when I purchased it for myself and my family? No, of course not. Like right now I'm wearing Zegna pants. They're very, like I'm sure they're vintage.
Fuck is Zeg?
Okay, I'm going to be honest, and this is just me being a fucking gamer nerd loser. There are only two brands of pants that I know, okay?
Levi?
Well, I was going to say Target or Walmart.
Never mind.
You either got it from Target or you got it from Walmart. That's all I know. But I mean, like, what does he say? Bazinga pants or whatever? I don't know. Oh, no, and there's the...
Zebra?
There's a Z one for Europeans, because Melina, we went shopping down here. What's the Z one?
Zara?
Yeah, and Zara. Or Zara? Yes.
Zara, yeah.
I know those ones.
But I'm sure when they were... No, of course not. Like right now I'm wearing Zegna pants. They're very...
Zegna.
Like I'm sure they're vintage, but I'm sure when they were first sold, they were pretty expensive. I got them for $30.
Was that the same adoption clinic that he got Kaya from? Hold on. What's the name of these pants? It's called Zegna?
Zegna.
Zegna pants. If I wanted to like buy these, do they have like a Zegna pants website?
Zegna.
Are these like $200, $300? What are we looking at here?
Sheesh.
What? Sheesh. Sheesh.
Jesus.
Sheesh. Okay.
That's Zimbabwe dollars, right? That's not USD.
Yeah, is this USD or? Oh, here, these are only 170. Oh no, it's 1,750. Never mind. Where? Okay, can you guys clue me in on the cool things? Where do you buy these pants for $30? Is there like a WeHo Goodwill that only the wealthy are allowed into? Is there like a West Hollywood Goodwill where they like do like a wealth check as soon as you walk in the door? Also,
This is crazy.
if this is the stuff, why why wear it? Like when you're wearing clothing, especially when your fashion is bad, when you're wearing clothing that retails at such a high price, why would you go out and get upset when people see you with clothing they know at least retails for high? Unless the culture is it's just super common to buy these $2,000 pants secondhand for $30 that I might not be aware of.
Well, people like thrifting, but I don't know any pants brands besides fucking Levi's. He's a brand whore. Like that.
Yes, he is a money brand whore.
Yeah.
There's a name for this. Fuck. What's it called? Dollar fashion? There's a name for people who do this. Who just buy
Hype Beast?
No. There's a name for people who just buy like expensive shit. And somebody showed this term. I don't even know if it's a term, but it's like fashion, it's like dollar fashion or something like this, where you're just like trying to show off, or dollar tag fashion or something like this. Because it's not like he's wearing like amazing cool fits or awesome things or whatever, but it's I don't know. I don't know. Like this is the equivalent of walking around with with like a Nazi thing on your shoulder, and you have to keep explaining over and over again. No, this is back when. Is it Indians or like from India when people use it as like a symbol of peace? Yeah, Buddhists or something. It's like, oh no, guys, this is a symbol of peace. A symbol of peace. A symbol of peace. Stop, guys. Just because it's a swastika, it's not the Nazi thing. It's a symbol of peace. It's like, why would you do that?
You don't thrift clothes for the fucking brand usually. You usually do it for like, oh, this looks really cool. Like this looks like a cool piece of clothing. Let me wear that.
Sure, yeah, you're not gonna find it in a big box.
Retarded.
Well, yeah, different people thrift for different reasons. I'm only aware,
I guess,
the two levels of thrifting that I'm aware of. I don't know for Hasan's level of thrifting. Poor people thrift because you can just get clothes for very cheap, which is nice.
Yep.
And then in my school, prepsters thrifted because they don't want to look like they're like super ultra wealthy, so they get like quirky, unique shit from thrift stores, and it's like a fun, quirky experience to cosplay as fucking being poor or whatever. I don't know. Those are the two groups of people that I'm aware of that thrift. I don't know for Hasan's class of people or like for wealthy people, what you thrift.
The donor class.
The donor class, yeah.
Sorry, the landlord class.
The landlord class. The
family,
profits from the Armenian genocide class and passes it down through generational wealth class, yeah. I don't know.
But in the future, if they figure out what brand of pants I'm wearing, they'll say these were $700 pants. I got them
Are they 700? Are you missing? Is that really? Yeah.
for 30. Secondhand, thrifted.
It's like such a lie. I don't know, bro. Whatever.
But it doesn't matter, right? Zegna. Ermenegildo Zegma. Yeah, sounds fancy, like
He's a tall
Obama's
fucking
fancy
guy, too.
mustard.
It's not easy for him to find fucking thrifted clothes.
He's not getting. Yeah, what is he like? Is he 6'3"? How tall is
He's
Hasan?
tall. 6'3", 6'4".
How tall?
He's up
Hasan
there.
Piker, 6'4", getting secondhand thrifted $1,700 pants. King.
He's just lucky, I guess.
Just lucky. What are you gonna say? Just like how I found Kaya in an adoption clinic. Just lucky.
Yeah.
Also, isn't this like a form of theft? Do you think?
Oh, he's like stealing from poor people. Who
Well,
could
yeah,
actually
because like
use it?
he can afford these pants.
Yeah, he can.
So why is he going to a thrift store and
True.
buying from? There could be a middle class or poor person who could have had those awesome, amazing, nice pants. You know,
I could have really used those.
thrifting doesn't mean what it meant when you were a kid. Thrifting now only refers to used clothing, but encompasses extremely high-end boutique stores that sell classic jerseys or old corduroy clothes for hundreds of bucks. Sure, I don't believe that you could find this type of shit for $30, though. I don't believe that.
No, because everybody at this point, thrifting feels solved, so people know how much these are.
Yeah, and you've
They
got
look
the
them up,
internet.
and then
People
they
would arbitrage
yeah.
like crazy. Like these
Yes.
stores would get raided so fast by groups of friends or people or any bullshit. Or like, why would the stores themselves like sell it, right?
Like
they were
it
just
could
selling it.
happen if you went to like one of those bargain bin ones where people send people to like go and thrift through in order for them to buy them for their like boutique stores, but you're literally going through like hundreds of pounds of garbage clothing in order to find maybe one. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Also, why wouldn't you like stream that or anything? Why wouldn't you show like that? Seems like it'd be a cute stream, and it seems like it would be like not even a picture of you
going
doing
thrifting,
it.
yeah.
No, but yeah, fuck this. Nobody's ever. This is the fakest thing. Whatever.
Oh, but he would have his friends hide like crazy fucking clothing in the bins. That would be cinema, actually.
Oh, like plan it ahead of
dude, I
time,
just
like
found this
plan.
Gucci. Yeah,
oh my
yeah,
god,
yeah.
this is crazy, guy. Will Neff shows up and he's like blown the fuck up, like the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy coming in with a hoodie. He's like, "Well, we're gonna go thrifting today," and then like as the video progresses, he's getting thinner and thinner, and he's like, "Look at these crazy finds, guys." Oh my god. You don't think the thrift stores in Hollywood Hills just have better stuff? Do rich people really just give away their shit like that? Like to thrift stores? Why wouldn't you just
I
like
think
give it
that's
to family
actually
members?
usually
Or
what they do, or they give it to like their help, etc. Yeah.
that sounds like more likely, but I truly don't know. I'm not part
Peach's
of
mom
this.
is a cleaner for apparently really rich people, and she gets like a ton of fucking hand-me-downs from them. So that's kind of what like Peach grew up on. Yeah.
Interesting. Hold on, we got big, groundbreaking news. Communist propaganda?
Finally did it. Kachava just dropped the flavor we've all been begging for.
Oh my
And yeah,
God.
It tastes as good as it smells. Made with real decaffeinated Brazilian coffee. It's smooth, creamy, and packed with protein, fiber, omegas, essential vitamins and minerals, and so much more. If you
Okay.
want all the coffee flavor without the caffeine crash,
Yeah.
this one's for you. I'm telling you, add the coffee flavor to your next order.
Okay.
Amazon.
Far-left influencer Hasan Piker might be in real trouble for visiting Cuba in March, where he filmed
Ew, why is she on? She's on Fox News now? Has she? She's probably on for a while. Ugh.
what looks like a propaganda video for the regime.
I'm here in Havana, Cuba, right now on a humanitarian aid mission. My goal here
Well, this is what he begged for. He's getting his little moment. Oh boy.
today is to bring awareness to what my government, the United States of America, has done.
Bro, if they wanted to sink this guy and they started mining his shit on mainstream media, you have an idea how absolutely, completely, and totally fucked he would be? Holy shit.
To the Cuban population, one of the most ridiculous embargoes of all time that has only gotten more deadly as time has gone on.
Yeah, now federal officials have subpoenaed Piker as part of a wider investigation into violations of U.S. laws and sanctions, which prohibits supporting Cuba's communist regime. Piker responded today saying it's, quote, not great and BS, and other things. This comes as the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier recently entered the Caribbean, and the DOJ indicted Raul Castro. Joining us now is senior editor of investigations at Fox News Digital. She's been all over this. Azra Namani.
Are there other world leaders we've done this to? Like, did the U.S. indict Saddam Hussein? Do we indict world leaders to go make excuses to invade their country? Or is this just like, is this something that Trump does? Jesus Christ.
We're always happy to have you.
Oh, somebody said yes. Okay, maybe we do.
I want to clear up some of the misconceptions or misnomers about this whole thing with Hasan Piker. This is not about speech. It's about his actions.
How does this fit into your theory that the only attack Hasan is a vehicle to tear down Dems? This feels like just Hasan tear down. Oh, it completely makes me rethink absolutely everything. When I gave that theory in the past, I assumed that Hasan Piker could literally do absolutely no wrong, and there would absolutely be nothing that he could do that would ever cause them to target him directly. So I'm going to totally rethink every single thing I think now about the media. So,
can you please read my audience in on exactly what this is about?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so Tommy, this is absolutely not about free speech, although that is the position that Hasan Piker is quickly pivoting to try to create as his defense. This is not about revolutionary tourism, although there was a lot of that.
Orlando Hernandez, former president of Honduras. You have the Nicolas Maduro, obviously, and
wasn't that Trump?
Castro. Yep, these are Trump, because that was 2020, I think. And then, all right, 2015, Rafael Callejas, former president of Honduras as well. You have 2009, Alfonso Portillo, former president of Guatemala. And then in 1988, Manuel Noriega.
Or what I'm curious about is like using this as like, oh, we might have done it for Panama. Using this as like pretenses for invasions for country. Yeah. I don't know if we've done that
Following the 1989 U.S. invasion of Panama, he surrendered. I don't see any other invasions now.
That might have been weird though for Panama because wasn't that, I don't remember, wasn't that like partially like U.S. territory or something as well? So.
With the canal shit? I don't remember when we gave it away.
This could be someone else within the admin who is ideologically motivated rather than connected to the media sphere. Well, if they're, I think they might be I don't know, bro. It's hard to even speculate because how wacky this is. It feels like they're trying to set up a pretext to invade Cuba. It sounds like that's what they want to do.
It seems like, yeah.
Yeah, so this might be part of that. I don't know.
Happening. This is an investigation by an office that most people don't want to ever have cross their path. It's called Treasury Department's Office of Foreign Assets Control. And what they do is they make sure that U.S. citizens and companies are not aiding and abetting organizations, individuals, and countries that we've issued sanctions against. So a lot of people might know it, not know it, but the country of Cuba is run by the Communist Party of Cuba, and it is declared enemy of the United States.
Wow.
And what they are doing is investigating Hasan Piker to see his financial records, his communications, his logistics, and whether he was working and aiding and abetting the Communist Party of China.
Why don't the people just vote him out?
Who? Oh, shut up.
The Cuban people.
I'm pretty sure it's a single party state, no? Shut up. Just stop. I feel like this is kind of spooky for Hasan because I feel like these are laws. I'm totally fucking guessing here because I haven't gone on trips like this before, despite what everybody thinks. But I'm guessing that there are laws about how money has to flow through to things, you know, when you're dealing with like enemies of the U.S. that are pretty strict, but like everybody probably ignores them. So this might be one of those times where if the U.S. government wants to press on something, maybe they have something that they could. I don't know. That'd be pretty spooky, but...
Seems like the U.S. government doesn't really give a fuck if they have something or not right now anyways.
No, but on this, they could have something.
They might have
like,
something, yeah.
Easily chargeable that they could actually, like, crucify him with, you know?
Do you think Twitch would have to ban him?
Twitch will never ban him. Twitch will set it up so he can stream from prison, okay? If he gets
oh, shit, that'd be awesome, actually.
Cuba. I said China, but that isn't.
Well, we may find out that that's one and the same.
All right, wait. The biggest question, which gang would he be able to join?
Oh my God.
Do you think he'd have to join the Hispanics or the whites?
I don't know. Probably definitely the whites. 1 trillion.
Probably the whites, yeah.
Is there a Muslim Brotherhood shit in that? Is that in the prisons? You could do that.
I'm not sure.
Exactly. That's a good slip.
So I found this interesting. So a few years ago, you know, there was the tenant company scandal where several conservative influencers were getting paid by a company that was on the back end getting paid by Russia. But even under a federal investigation, I believe under the Biden administration, they found that those influencers didn't know. They didn't know where the money was coming from, so they weren't criminally liable. But it brought up this idea, this foreign agent registration necessity. Is there specific legislation for Cuba and kind of adversaries, or is this really just under that guise of the foreign agent registration? In other words, if Hasan Piker took any type of payment for the propaganda, then he has to register as a foreign agent.
Well, that's another law, but it could apply also in the activities that Hasan Piker's been involved in, because exactly like you said,
Wire fraud is like a shitty one too, because like they can get you on like every single fucking transaction. So like if you have like 10 $300 transfers or whatever, it's like boom, 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 boom.
you know, there could be that you're violating the sanctions. So that's one set of laws. And then another one is that you could be doing influence peddling for a foreign nation. And that's this law where you have to register. So, you know, I mentioned China, and one of the important aspects of this is that there is this tech tycoon named Neville Roy Singham living in China who has pumped $285 million into nonprofits, including one of the nonprofits that Hasan Piker accompanied called Code Pink. And the big question on that front is whether these nonprofits are acting as agents of malign foreign influence. Those are three words that I hope.
If they were to go after, did he do the thing in Qatar? Right?
He did go, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if he hasn't been reporting like any of these payments or whatever. That'd be pretty
the China one too?
Yeah,
Hasan slop?
That's what we're doing.
Everyone will learn, because that is what you see on the streets of America then, when you see these protests that talk about fascism. And, you know, Ro Khanna just talked about the Epstein class. Well, that is the propaganda language of that network. And that's that little, like, you know, flow that's happening now between these radical far left activists and very important Democratic politicians that are changing the landscape of rhetoric in America.
Yeah, they are, for the worse. But this one is not about speech. This is about his activity. So we'll...
Qatar doesn't have any sanctions, so it wouldn't matter, right? I think for FARA stuff, I think you have to report that. I don't think it's just for any foreign agent stuff, right? Like if you're taking money from a foreign person to do certain things, you always have to report it, I believe.
Wait and see what he's got going on there. Also, some issues with the dog collar that I don't like. Azra Namani, thank you so much. And she had more to say, too.
I made sure we had a picture of Kaya in our coverage, just because I know there's folks like you, Tom.
Oh, she knows the name.
That's our queen.
Oh, my God.
Look at it. Bro, I just sent you Hasan reacting to this, and he's so fucking mad, and he's still denying that he shocked that poor puppy.
Whoa, we'll get to Hasan's reactions. Hold on, let's finish
Jesus,
this. Finish this clip. Finish the clip.
Spoilers, man.
Paying attention to this dog that Hasan Piker has sitting in the back of his live streams for hours on end.
Yep. Well, you know, if there's a dog story, I'm going to...
Hours on end. Oh, my goodness. What did she say?
In our coverage, just because I know there's folks like you, Tommy, that are paying attention to this dog that Hasan Piker has sitting in the back of his live streams for hours on end.
Yep. Well, you know, if there's a dog story, I'm going to find it. Azra, and you find all the stories for us. You're an incredible investigative journalist, and we're so happy to have you. Thank you for all your hard work.
Thanks, Azra.
All right. Thank you so much, Kevin. He called you the GOAT yesterday, so take that and put that on your LinkedIn profile.
I love it.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, Kevin, you are the GOAT. So this whole Hasan Piker thing.
Yes.
It's not just because you say you support the Cuban communist regime. It's much deeper than that.
Absolutely.
And when him and Code Pink went down there and they did their little display here, I can't find one Cuban American who thought that was flattering or that didn't find that grotesque. But his whole point here is that the American government is starving the Cuban people. It's not the communist regime that's been oppressing their people for decades now. But he could be in some real hot water here.
He could be. And one of the more interesting parts of this investigation, and I hope everybody gets a chance to go check it out, Fox News Digital, is it really underscores the breadth of malign and foreign influence. It's not just what's happening out of Cuba, but also out of China, and also some actors in the Middle East. And you'll read more about that. And I really, in particular, want to encourage everybody to be skeptical when these groups pop up out of nowhere and you're wondering, how did they get all these people all of a sudden to rush toward one issue? Usually there's a reason behind it.
Alicia?
Yeah, and there are so many groups that it's kind of hard to keep track of, which is also concerning. But one of the larger groups.
What?
Are we in the bad times? Look at the fucking ad at the top of the screen. That is like as predatory as fucking possible. Ah, shit, you missed it.
A credit card for cars?
No, it's like it takes a loan out on your car that you already have. Nah,
Based.
that's pretty. Yeah, I guess.
It's a buyer's market.
That's a secure line of credit.
Let me take a HELOC on my fucking Accord.
It would be a key lock, actually.
Sorry. Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. Yeah. And there's an investigation right now going on to see whether or not her mother helped fund her trip to Cuba. And I'm just curious, you know, these are Americans. Do they care that there are listening stations hosted by Cuba for China and for Russia? Yeah. And this is all malign intent.
Absolutely.
And it's very concerning, yes.
Something tells me that some of them don't really care, Alicia, which is disturbing. And Americans elect them.
Wow. Requiring foreign agents to register with the Attorney General as amended over the years. It applies probably anyone who acts on behalf of a foreign principal to, among other things, influence U.S. policy or public opinion. In recent years, FARA has moved from a niche compliance concern to a regular feature of the enforcement landscape. Prosecutors have brought more FARA prosecutions in the last several years than they have pursued in the preceding half century. FARA is written so broadly that if read literally, it could potentially require registration even for some routine business activities of law firms, lobbying and public relation firms, consulting firms, nonprofit advocacy groups, charitable organizations, ethnic affinity organizations, regional trade, think tanks, universities, blah, blah, blah. There does not need to be a foreign government client. There does not need to be a written contract. Oh, shit. There does not need to be any payment of a fee. A mere request from a foreign person or entity for help setting up meetings with U.S. government officials could trigger registration. Ooh. Uh-oh. A request from a foreign person or entity to provide advice regarding how best to influence U.S. policy or U.S. public opinion could trigger registration. FARA has a 5-year statute of limitations, at least. Uh-oh.
I feel like he has absolutely done some of those.
Well, it depends on how much they want to push it, I guess.
So we'll wait on. It's not about speech. This is about his activity.
Oh,
so
you want to know something? They'll be interesting to watch. See if the ACLU or any of these like public speech orgs take it up, or if he hires private attorneys. If he can't get a big public free speech org to take it up, I think it means he's kind of cooked a little bit. Like, if he has to hire his own attorneys, that is not a good sign on that at all.
Sure. Is this a criminal charge? This stuff would be criminal, yes. Why didn't the China trip trigger it? Well, I'm pretty sure that at one point the Trump admin said that they were going to stop investigating all FARA violations because all their own motherfuckers are getting paid by Russians or whatever. So they basically shelved, I think, every single FARA thing. So this might be them bringing it back just to go after lefties or Hasan or whatever. But a subpoena is just like I think you just need probable cause for a subpoena, I think, to get a subpoena written by a judge. It's not like an arrest or anything yet, or like an indictment.
Probable cause is enough for an arrest, so it's probably RS.
Well, I think for an arrest like this, you would go to a grand jury, and they'd return an indictment.
Wait and see what he's got going on there. Also, some issues with the dog collar that I don't like. Azra and Amani, thank you so much.
They can't even fucking say it, too, because they're worried about getting sued. Isn't that funny? Fox News is trying to entertain it, but they can't like fully say it because random fucking chirpers on the internet obviously don't have that same fear. But there is a level of like editorial control when you are a mainstream media outlet, so they can only like point to it. They can't fully lean into it, you know?
Can we pause for a sec real quick?
What?
Hasan Piker is a sex tourist. who shocked his dog.
Okay.
On God.
Yeah.
I don't know if he did that.
No.
I got no idea.
Don't fear this man. He can't do shit. He has called everyone in the world a pedophile. He can't sue anyone. Like, I don't know. He's acting like, oh, I'm going to sue. Hasan, you can't sue anyone. You can't sue anyone because you call everyone a fucking pedophile. You're fucked. Sorry, bro. Get fucked. Sex tourist. Dog shocker.
I don't know if he did that.
Yeah, you did.
I do.
I made sure we had a picture of Kaya in our.
Like, that's it.
He's so mad.
Insane, bro. This is a Fox News Sunday program. What the fuck do you mean?
Oh, no.
I have literal fucking stalkers on the payroll, dude.
Stalkers? Oh, no, these reporters are stalking me. Now he's going to be like, why is Fox News so obsessed, guys? Make sure that you go to their comment feed and call them obsessed.
Israel.
Leftists, I don't really like Stephen Colbert or Jimmy Kimmel, but the way Trump is fucking with them is bad. Liberals, yeah, Trump. Go get Hasan. Haha.
That's what the leftists said for sure.
It's true. That's literally what has happened.
Just because I know there's folks like you, Tommy, that are paying attention to this dog that Hasan Piker has sitting in the back of his live streams for hours on end.
Bro, your own stalker operation literally destroyed the fucking meta. Not only did it prove that it's a fucking vibration collar, but it also proved that she goes on long walks throughout the goddamn day. So obviously she's not fucking sitting behind me the whole day. She's literally outside in the fucking photos.
Open air prison. Sorry.
The Kaya strip?
Yeah, what does he talk? Goes on long walks? That wasn't proved at all. And you can walk a dog to go poop and then take it back inside. I don't know what, but okay, good one.
No, it doesn't matter. None of it fucking matters. But Jesus Christ, dude, it is so strange. I guess it's cool that like my stalkers are no longer just like weird.
Say it.
They're no longer just
legally threatened, if not at some point. Possible deal with Iran over the weekend.
What the fuck? They're no longer just like fucking weirdos that spend all of their time on like subreddits and Discord subreddits and Discord circles, right? Like
I like how he's saying this because he's like aware of like the stuff exploding in my corner of the internet right now. Like I don't know if any of his audience has any fucking idea what he's even talking about. Like what do you mean Discord circles, Hasan? What are you talking about right now? Like it's just like because he's so obsessed with the ongoings of my life.
Discord circles, right? Like I have stalkers at Fox News, in literal Manhattan Institute think tank. Stu, he's in here too. Probably he watches the stream every day.
Shout out to Stu.
Well,
somebody linked this. Hasan Piker noticed a shock dog collar remote on his
this
stream.
is a classic.
Is this the one where Valkyrie? Yeah. This is probably one of the funniest. He notices.
What color is that, Steve?
I'm colorblind, Mooten. You tell me.
Is that the red one? I think that looks black to me.
Yeah, that is weird.
Watching how he maneuvers here is so fucking funny.
The face he makes is the best soy jack that has come out of this
The
entire
Y
thing.
shot. Boom.
Yes, again.
Hi, Jack.
I made this clip, by the way. Here it comes. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
No.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Wait, what? I missed it. Wait, what happened?
You got it. The face, the soy jack face he makes when he looks up. There. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, that's a tweet, isn't it?
Oh,
you can make a good tweet out of that. I mean, come on. What the face? My face when? Come on, Steve. I'm setting you up. My face when?
I don't know what you're talking about, Dan.
Think about going outside.
Wait. True though. Oh yeah, wait. There's another one. Wasn't there one where? No. I think this is the one I'm thinking of with Valkyrie.
There's another one where he's outside and he has it and he's like very sneakily trying to put the remote in his pocket.
Oh, wait. You saw the one with
yeah.
Who's the woman? She used to be like a base wine mom, and now she's like a fucking tanky loser.
Yeah.
When she was at his place, and he was doing everything he could, like a magician doing card tricks to keep the fucking collar behind his hand. He's got to be like he must have learned card tricks at some point because he's so good with the, you know.
This is the one they're talking about. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. I feel like he also worded that very specifically.
Well,
what do you want me to say, Dan?
He's a liar. A fucking liar.
I've got no idea, man.
You're such a coward. Me
Yeah,
and dear
I'm the
Lee-
only one in the fucking call who's not a fucking millionaire, okay? Please.
He's called you a pedophile. You're fine. Call him
I don't
back.
think he has.
He probably has.
He definitely has. You're a pedophile assistant. Assistant to the pedophile office.
Me talking shit, get sued, Steve and Dan laughing.
Rip.
Mr. Moon made a good tweet today. I'm surprised Hasan has not unfollowed him yet.
He's already unfollowed me.
Damn.
What?
He just hasn't blocked me, yeah.
Ooh.
But what they're look, I don't care where you stand politically, but what they're doing to Hasan Piker, this cannot stand. We must do something. I don't give a fuck. I'm sure Kamala would have done the same thing. I'm sure she would have subpoenaed your former fat ass too. I don't know if y'all remember, but Hasan titties was bigger than fucking Aretha Franklin's. He got so much shit to say about niggas. His ass lost 5 motherfucking pounds to think he the shit because he found his dick when he couldn't find it before because he had that fucking skin, that flap hanging over it. Well, Kenny, why are you so mean? Because fuck that Turkish white ass bitch. I don't give a fuck. He wanted to play Russian roulette with black people's civil rights and civil liberties. Why the hell do I have to fight a fucking fight that had already been motherfucking won? Because he want to motherfucking tell people to sit their ass at home or, oh, the lesser of two motherfucking evils and want to play these goddamn motherfucking games. Fuck him. He knew what the fuck was gonna happen. Kamala told you 25 million motherfucking times on the campaign trail in 107 goddamn days. Roll the clip.
And he tells us what he would do if he is elected president. So here tonight, I will show you one example of Donald Trump's worldview and intentions. Please roll the clip.
The worst people are the enemies from within.
The enemy from within. Those people are more dangerous, the enemy from within, than Russia and China.
These people should be put in jail the way they talk about our judges and our justices.
He described anybody who disagreed with him as the enemy within. Hasan, you were the fucking enemy, but yet you helped your enemy. And now your ass is being subpoenaed. So how the fuck I'm supposed to feel bad for a bitch who was motherfucking warned? I don't feel bad for you, ho. I said what I said and I'm standing on it. Cancel me. I'm supposed to feel bad for a rich white ass bitch who motherfucking nepo baby with motherfucking money while my people's vote is gonna be worth 1/5 of a motherfucking vote as we are seen as 1/5 of a motherfucking human. Fuck you, you fucking racist ass bitch. Go ahead and make motherfucking excuses for this lily white hoe. I don't give a fuck.
People might say that's harsh.
Well, so what she did to me was even worse.
Based?
Damn.
Son's not gonna like that video.
God, can you imagine having to sit and answer for like I don't even know what the laws are relating to like giving money away and shit.
Oh, shouts out to the shouts out to the Hasan Abi head at TSA that let me pass through without giving me too much grief. As I had wads and wads of cash on me. That was really funny. Because I walked through TSA and I got a fat stack on me. And it looks a lot more than it actually is because it's like small bills. That's what they told us. They were like, oh, like it's very, you should bring small bills and, just give people money, right?
Does he show it? Oh, it's so funny. It's like one side is 100.
I came in
the
with
rest of it
this
is
shit.
ones. He did look! Yes.
And this is... It looks a lot more than it actually is, okay?
Yeah, I know. It's $100.
So basically what ended up happening is...
Not flaunting his wealth, by the way.
What?
Me when I show up at the strip club?
Yeah. I walked in with a brick. It's not actually a brick. It's not actually a brick. Don't worry. But
Why? Why does he look so fucking weird? I don't want to do the drug accusations because everybody does this to me all the time. But like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? You okay?
You are so lucky you got a fucking fan. I know, because he was looking at me like, he's like, bro, you're Hasan. I'm like, yeah. He's like, what the hell is that in your hand? Is that just a brick? What the fuck? And I was
There's
like,
no way this
yeah,
happened, by the
well,
way.
There's no what?
He doesn't know that was
There's
TSA.
no way this happened.
It did happen, but that was TSA agent Benjamin Netanyahu.
I 1,000,000,000,000% believe it. I have had a surprising amount of security guards and TSA people recognize me, which I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why or if there's like a thing, but like so many of them are like you can always tell too because everybody does the double take and then they'll do my passport and they'll look at me and then it's every time they scan after I walk past like, hey man, I really like your content, like keep it up or whatever. I don't know why if there's like a TSA
Maybe they have nothing
archetype
else
for
to do.
Oh, maybe actually. Or I was going to say if they're in the airport overnight, but airport's closed, so I don't know. Yeah. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if a TSA person knew him. Yeah.
I'm going to Cuba, and like they're all small dollars. Like, don't worry, it's nothing crazy. Bro, you're gonna get robbed, brother. The money is for the people here.
It just sounds like the whitest. Like, I'm imagining some like white girl going to like fucking like neighborhoods in like South LA with like a ton of money. She's like, oh, no one will hurt me. I'm just here to give the money to the people. Like, we'll be good. Don't worry, guys. It's just like,
okay. So like, if someone were to rob me,
that's good
of this money.
That's what I want.
That would be like, I was going to give it anyway. You know what I mean? It's just, it goes to one guy rather than a bunch of guys. You fucking idiot.
My face with the one guy who robs him is a government official at the fucking airport, and it doesn't go to anybody but the fucking government. Not that they would ever do that. Let's see. Fuck. Hold on. Just clicking links before my YouTube guys want me to go over a bunch of shit. Hold on. Kyle calls you out.
Also, is that a little play on words I see there? Because a little guy by the name of Destiny, and I do mean little, a little guy by the name of Destiny also is excited about this.
How tall is he? How tall
Every
is Kyle
single
Kulinski?
person. Actually, has Hasan ever called me short before?
I'm sure he had.
I don't know if he had. I feel like every person, every man on the internet that has called me short has been my height or shorter in real life. I feel like that has happened with almost every single person. So Kyle is shorter than Crystal, isn't he? In their marriage photos?
Well, I tower over you, but...
Good one. How tall am I? 5'8". Hold on, let's check. Kyle Kulinski, height. 6 feet tall. No shot.
No way.
Kyle Kulinski, crystal ball. Is she like 5'10" or something? Is she super ultra tall? Him near Joe Rogan. How tall is Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan's short.
Joe Rogan
like, like 5'6", right?
Controversy speculation. Anywhere between from 5'4" to 5'7".
Nah, that ain't 6 feet.
That's okay. That's all right. I'll take it because I can bear it.
Guy by the name of Destiny, and I do mean little. A little guy by the name of Destiny also is excited about this and thinks it's awesome. This is fucking putrid, wretched, repulsive, disgusting fucking shit. None of these people believe in anything.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking loser. You know what? I take that back. If Kyle Kulinski has a video of him calling out Hasan for cheering on Adam Schiff or any of the other people who have been threatened by this administration on the left, then you know what? Then Kyle has a leg to stand on. Otherwise, sit down and shut the fuck up, you virtue signaling little twat. Get the fuck out of here.
None of them believe in anything. Like I said, at the core, they're an empty black void of morality and intelligence. And it's just, I don't like this person because they have more clout than me. So I hope their life is fucking ruined. And I hope the government fucking, destroys them. Like, what a sick joke, man. What about that other guy? What's his name? Too Raw, Too Real, or whatever. He was a big Kamala stan, and he's out there basically cheering on Trump.
Oh, is that the guy's video that we just watched?
You heard me correctly. Cheering on Trump and saying, like, well, you deserve this because even though Hasan voted for Kamala, you didn't break out.
No proof of that, and he didn't. And he was in California. Shut the fuck up, loser. And no one cares who you vote for. It's about who you're encouraging your audience to vote for. We're influencers.
Your pom-pom strongly enough and fucking cheer for her. Therefore, you fucking deserve this. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? The pettiness, the vindictiveness, how embarrassing. And you people want to lead a movement? That's what you want to do? You want to lead a movement? You want to bring us out of this fucking fascist hellscape that we're in? The opposite of leaders. These people are deeply, deeply unserious. Again, the fact of the matter is he's being targeted for being a decent person.
Oh, dude, even he knows this is a fucking joke, right?
He's being targeted for being a left-winger. Somebody said, this is quite literally the poem of, like, first they came for the communists.
Oh my God, bro. They're already coming all over us, you fucking retard. Wake the fuck up, you moron.
Right? Like this, that's what this is. First they came for the socialists. That's what this is. And you're going to sit there and fucking cheer it on? Well, guess what? You're on that list. They make no distinction.
We already knew we were on the list, dipshit. We've already known this.
Between you and him, do you not understand that? Destiny, Too Raw, Too Real, fucking any And by the way, let me be clear. There's no Democratic voters are cheering this on. It's only like weird media pundit freaks who are way too online.
Like you and Hasan?
They make no distinction. You and Hasan are exactly the same to them.
I wish we were. Holy shit. How many things has Hasan been banned or demonetized from again? I wish we got... If I had the red carpet treatment on Bezos's owned fucking multi-billionaire, whatever the fuck platform, I wish I got that treatment. Whoo.
They view, there's no difference between you guys. You're all left of center. Like, that's all they need to know. They'd throw us all in fucking camps if they could. They're already doing that with ICE. God forbid you're an immigrant. God forbid you make a joke about Charlie Kirk. God forbid you're pro-Palestine. They will lock you up or kick you out of the motherfucking country. People have been tortured and raped in fucking CCOT.
Like, yeah, is this the first time you're noticing this is happening?
You're building concentration camps all across this country for the ICE Gestapo thugs, for Trump's paramilitary, and you're going to sit there and cheer on when a prominent left-winger gets targeted for doing humanitarianism?
Oh, that's what he got targeted for, you fucking retard? This is why I hope they do go to jail and rot. I don't need any of these people on our team. They're doing us a favor, okay? The Trump admin is doing you a favor. Because holy fuck, the bad faith reframing and them desperately trying to say we're all on the fucking same team. Now get the fuck out of here, you fucking loser.
You're going to cheer that on? You're going to support that?
We didn't cheer it on and we didn't support it. That's why, regardless of how fucked everything was at the end of Biden's presidency, that's why we all held our nose and we all supported Kamala Harris. But not you fucking retards. Not you who endorsed Jill fucking Stein. Why don't you write a fucking letter to Moscow and ask Stein to be de-thawed early so she can come and save you and Hasan from the evil government subpoenaing you? Oh my God.
No soul. No soul, no morality, no ethics, no consistency. It is fucking embarrassing. It is pathetic.
Yep,
Put aside
you
your childish petty beef. Who gives a fuck about your childish petty internet beef?
Childish petty internet beef. As Hasan fucking calls the CEO of Twitch to keep me banned from the website. Eat a dick, you fucking retard. I don't think these people have ever like struggled with anything or had any kind of a issue in their entire fucking lives where they didn't have like a whole ecosystem set up, either mommy and daddy's money or some giant political faction to back them up and bail them out of literally every single problem they could ever potentially have. Give me a fucking break.
Are you serious? This is the real fucking world that we're talking about here.
Yeah, you think?
What a sick joke. Never in a million years will you ever see me cheer on if the Trump regime goes...
Don't care. You know what? I'll say this right now. If they were to subpoena or try to arrest Kyle, I wouldn't feel anywhere near the same as I do Hasan, because for all of Kyle's retarded fucking bullshit, he's pretty clear that he fucking hates MAGA. And I feel like, from what I've seen, the majority of Kyle's coverage is usually attacking MAGA. I'm pretty sure the majority of it. Yeah, he shits on libs like all these brain-broken, retarded commie fucks do. But the majority of what he does is attacking MAGA. But Hasan, the fucking treacherous, cancerous tumor that is growing and stealing blood and life from the Democratic Party, fuck that guy. Fuck him. Especially as Hasan is cheering on Democratic senators and other people getting arrested or subpoenaed or whatever else. Nah, fuck that dude.
Goes after, And
then in micro, fuck you to Kulinski for not realizing that, okay?
Ever see me cheer on if the Trump regime goes after, a neoliberal online creator. Never in a million years would I sit there and cheer that shit on, because I know that they make no distinction between me and that person. None whatsoever. I know that it's an injustice, that it's violating their rights. What a sick joke, man. What a sick joke. So, some demonic shit is happening when Nick Fuentes and Laura Loomer both agree.
They've all been agreeing for a long time, you fucking bleach-haired dipshit. They also agree with you on like 90% of things. Why do people still pretend not to see like the establishment versus anti-establishment narrative? I don't understand. It's been so hard. Does anybody have a link to the... I did a show in New York City like fucking 5 years ago with... I don't even remember who was on stage for this. Fuck. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I remember at some point somebody asked... I feel like somebody asked, like, we have a diversity of people in the audience... And I don't know if they asked for like a, raise your hand if you're left wing or raise your hand if you're right wing. And then I think I was like, well, hold on. And I was like, raise your hand if you're establishment or anti-establishment. And it was like 99% of the audience was like, this is bullshit. There's not a huge amount of political disagreement here. You guys are all aligned on one thing. You're just doing this weird left-right dichotomy bullshit on subjects that you don't actually give a fuck about. Where you actually care, you are 100% politically aligned with each other.
The one who allegedly sucked Trump off and the one who wants to suck Trump off. When the closet case manlet Nazi agrees with modern day, plastic surgery Rasputin, something's up. Some horrible shit is about to go down. So, as Hasan always says, judge him by his enemies. And I think
the manufacturer of shot callers for making their stuff too easily identifiable.
Everybody with a functioning brain can do that in this scenario and realize they hate him. They're scared of him. He represents every single thing that they're not. And they want to make him pay for that. They want to make him pay for that. They want to make him pay for daring to support innocent people who are being embargoed by us and starved by us. That's a crime, but raping kids on Epstein Island, not a crime. Committing countless...
On a platform with a guy that talks about...
God, this is horrible. Hold on. Do I do this hand thing? Can anybody see it?
I can do the arm thing.
What? Shut up.
Some events that come together that have people from the left and the right aren't really that ideologically diverse at all. You have a bunch of people that are anti-establishment. Some say they're left, some say they're right, but they're all equally critical of whatever the establishment happens to be. And for some reason, they're unwaveringly supportive of everybody that identifies themselves as anti-establishment. I think in some ways, these people do themselves and their side more of a disservice than the people they end up attacking. For instance, I think it's fair to say that we can criticize some of the ways that the COVID-19 policies were
Fuck, I wasn't here. I swear to God this happened and I didn't hallucinate it.
Instances of fraud on Wall Street, not a crime. Trump pardons fraudsters on a daily fucking basis. Committing immense corruption on a regular basis, not a crime.
Cosmic Skeptic talking about you changing his mind on this issue. What?
Stephen Bennell, who's a streamer.
That's me.
Destiny.
2-year-old thing. Why are you linking me this? What?
I asked this guy about dog warts, by the way.
Based
on, I think he's mainly on YouTube now. He made the point, I think it was him, that it's not about left and right so much anymore in terms of defining people's political allegiances, but about, I think he used the terms establishment, pro-establishment, anti-establishment.
Sure. Good job. Because you were early on this topic. I'm early on every topic because I read the future on everything.
Hunter Biden.
Oh my God, an hour and 49 minutes. Oh my God. This has 1.2 million views in one day. God damn it, dude.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they banged, really? Okay, first of all, it's messed up.
Stop.
Okay, that's messed up.
What? How does that? What? Stop skinwalking me.
Keep your fantasies to yourself, okay? Candace Owens is now officially celibate, okay? Since the untimely demise of... We are Charlie. She's given herself to God. Hunter Biden and Candace Owens, if anything ever happened to me, I want you. What? Oh my God.
Welcome to Candace Owens Show. People are saying, how on earth did this happen? I know. I went to dinner with a podcaster and he was talking about interviews he was doing on the show. He first asked was best and I said, without question, the US 35 attorney. And then he said, what would be your top interview you want to do? And I said, oh gosh, we're in such a different time now. I'm just not interested in politics. Like, it would have to be something so different. And then I said, actually, Hunter Biden. I said to him, I watched your sit down with Andrew Callahan.
Yeah. Okay. What is this story? Hold on.
This.
Please, Mom Donnie, help me. I'll suck your dick. I'll eat your shit in the communist grocery store.
Dissidents alike. It's a way to try to have a chilling effect on speech. And some people, it seems, some likely and some unlikely people have been cheering it on. We'll be talking about that in a second as well. You might need Zoran Magic for this one. Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah. I don't think Zoran Momdani is going to be doing that anytime soon because I'm not a concerning incident that took place in the New York City region of America. You know what I mean? Highly doubt it.
I thought that was your boy.
Maybe
though.
I'm wrong. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. I don't know. But anyway. Active.
Aw.
Insane, bro.
I made sure we had a picture of Kaya in our...
Like, that's insane, bro. This is a Fox News Sunday program. What the fuck do you mean?
You build 100 bridges and you suck one dick, you're not a bridge builder, you're a dick sucker. You go to 100 political rallies and you shock one dog, you're not a political activist, you're a dog shapper. That's it. Search Hasan Piker. You know what the first result is going to be? Dog.
Bro, your own stalker operation literally destroyed the fucking meta. Not only did it prove that it's a fucking vibration collar, but it also proved that she goes on long.
He's talking about that. Yeah, he definitely had her change the collar and wear it out there, assuming that they would take the photo so we could use this as an example. Hasan cares a lot about optics like that. I think he would have done that. I do. I think that's pretty low level.
Day.
He was right.
So obviously she's not fucking sitting behind me the whole day. I guess it's cool that like my stalkers.
Has he ever explained like why he would use a shot collar? Because I feel like that's been kind of a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
It's been a big deal for a long time. And like I don't know if he's ever really explained why he did it.
Nope.
So now the new expectation is that he had the shot collar at the time, but now because he has the person wearing it on a lanyard, so he could use this as an example and say it's just a vibration collar and it's not a shot collar. So he changed it. That's basically what it was, right? For a narrative.
Over and
1 hour.
Oh no.
Oh man, 3 hours. Wow.
Listen, these are sleepy dogs, okay? And she's old. Isn't Kyle like 12 months or something at this point?
That's nuts. He definitely shocked her. I don't know. 421. That's a long time.
Oh yeah, baby. Hasan now saying his comments about Adam Schiff were just a joke, and he's now the victim of a coordinated attack. Wait, he literally he doubled down on them online. What do you mean? He doubled down on them on X. Didn't he literally say like, well, maybe I'll take it back when he sticks up for me as my senator?
I think liberals, by and large, when they hear this kind of thing, they're shocked, they're horrified by it. But the increasingly smaller audience of like anti-left liberals on
He can't. I love that he's so afraid of saying my name, dude. I have like that whole video framed in a special video playing box in my bathroom of Hasan finding out I'm unbanned and just like fucking. Like his whole life flashes before his eyes, and he's like losing his mind, and he feels like his whole world is coming crashing down in front of him.
On Twitter, they are celebrating, and it's very weird. It almost comes across as like coordinated, like
what he's doing with all these fucking weirdos and crazy people behind the scenes. Can somebody? I'm asking, please. I'm being serious. I want in. Let me into the Hasan snark groups. I just need to see them. Please, please, please. I just want to see it one time. And then you can ban me after. Email me. I just want to see. I need to see them. I need to know they exist. Please, God. It has to be more than just me and my 5 friends that I have like trying to log these insane people that have their own groups against me. Please, I just want to see it one time. And maybe if you can also let me into the DGG sex cult too, okay? Because I feel like it's kind of bullshit that all these motherfuckers talk about it and are engaging in it, and I don't even know where the fuck this is, okay? If I was in the DGG sex cult, those women must all be CWC vetted. So you guys are just harming me and my career and all of us as a community by not allowing me in there. Destiny's Ghislaine Maxwell continues to be a spy for Destiny. Not so right shares Pixie's private messages with her after Pixie says she was afraid for her life. This is like a year old. What? I'm so curious. We're okay. Where's Ethan at? I need to know what those motherfuckers have in Discovery. We need to start linking some accounts, okay? I feel like there's a lot more overlap here. Is it all the same community? I think it is. I know that like the people in the Snarker sub, I know that they all like hated Ethan and they hated Tectone or whatever. But now I'm curious if it's literally like a 1-to-1 crossover. Like, is it just all the same fucking people? He's doing another board.
There used to be this thing, dude, before they added all the AI tools and shit, okay? Before they added AI tools, you just had shapes and shit. That's it. That's all I want is a shape. Shapes and lines. Thanks. Jesus Christ.
Faux Moy poster. The Trump federal government subpoenaed Hasan Piker. Trump government, American government is going after Hasan Piker. HasanPiker.com regurgitating all the defamatory talking points from Dan Stockman. This obsession is so self-destructive they deserve it. The Zio-Nazi state genocide reaches everyone, even the kind-hearted. Wait, does this account even have anything to do with me, or? I don't think it does. But they post on the... Okay, buddy Cinephile. Favorite actor that people still try to defend as not a Zionist. Asmongold defends Hasan against Destiny's death threats. Even the Roach isn't as immoral as Ethan's talking point. Resource and hero Destiny. Ethan and Destiny's primary objective is to attack and endanger Hasan and leftists because they expose their moral decay. This level of coordination is like pretty fucking weird. I don't think anything exists like this on the right. Not that's like I feel like it's so much more top down on the right. Or I mean, I guess this could be top down and you just don't see it as much. I don't know how much like Hasan is like personally directing these people, I guess. Wait, you skipped that account trying to gay ops on the main H3 account? I don't understand what you mean by that. On the main H3 sub. Oh, is this posting on... Fuck, what's the name of the H3 sub even? Is it H3H3 or H3 Productions? Or is that the troll one? This is a real one, right? Not like a troll one? This is either the biggest site from a Destiny mod in existence, or Ethan has been knowingly fed clips from a Destiny mod. Ethan posted today about Dr. Hassan Diab, an alleged terrorist according to him. Calling Destiny's bigotry and racism being edgy is an understatement to say the least. Okay. Okay.
Their messaging has been almost coordinated. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but yeah, they're stupid. They've like gone into the.
What is that? Pretty similar to how they hallucinated any arm movement that coincided with Kaya moving. It meant he shocked her. I saw someone on Twitter trying to start an argument with some bullshit, and I looked at their profile, and it's an AI pic of Hasan shirtless on the ground with a collar around his neck and Kaya standing over him. Like, these people are so fucking crazy, it's sad as fuck. And not sad in a way that I give a shit. Bro, thanks for clarifying, bro. Whew, we didn't want to think you gave a fuck as you're posting to 50 million of these crazy fucking stalker subs. Same thing with pedo troll. They deserve to drown in their own delusions. Yeah, it's crazy sad how obsessed, delusional, and sick the hardcore Hasan haters are. Imagine dedicating yourself to so much to someone that you make a psychosexual social media profile dedicated to that source of hate. You go out of your way to expose yourself to something you abhor over and over and over again, commenting on anything that mentions Hasan, brewing up and giving into made-up delusions that sounds about every awful thing that happens to you and your favorite sex-pest content creator. I pray to never meet one IRL. I wonder where this guy posts all day. Leftovers H3. YouTube drama. Oh, is this about me? Removed by moderators. I'm not going to out parts of conversations I'm having with people. Motherfuckers sent whole ass sex tapes that were taken without the sexual partner's knowledge to others. Him not sharing private conversations must be a new thing he's trying out. I guess people can grow up. Nice. Talking about me, base. Okay. Okay, we got an Arc Raiders player. This was the comment we read. Oh, we got a druggie. Opiates recovery. Oh, no. Partners do hate being lied to, but IME, what's that? In my something experience, when a partner fully loves you, they tend to just want you to be okay and safe. I regret every time I've lied to my partner and they ended up finding out I relapsed by stumbling upon it. It's fucking awful. 5 days ago. Fuck me. Well, now I just feel bad. I'm in bed with my partner and I'm afraid to turn the volume on for this one because I know she'd worry about what the fuck I'm watching on my phone. Kate Gorton in Gallia talk about Hasan's tweet and the Islamic Center of San Diego shooting. Ethan sounds like he's at 1 HP. Ethan. Bro, what the fuck? Ethan attacks Caroline Kwan. Bro. Why is this guy posting on drugs and opiate recovery at the same time? I mean, that's not fair. Maybe he could be giving good medical advice. Like, I don't know. Sheesh. Go down to the Mountain Dew subreddit. Ring update. Okay. This is too much. Okay, we're good. Sorry.
Stockpiles and found a video of me literally saying like, you know, fuck Adam Schiff. If Donald Trump goes after him with a sham trial, you know, I don't give a fuck. Okay. And Adam Schiff, I voted for him. Okay. He's my fucking senator. He's literally my goddamn senator. Will he actually defend me as his constituent? Probably not. I know for a fact he didn't defend his other constituents that were getting fucking tortured in an Israeli prison when they participated in the Samud flotilla. Fuck Adam Schiff.
FARA Violations. Oh my God, I hope they arrest him. Oh my God, I hope he goes to
like, I'm fucking memeing. But also, I voted for him. Suck my dick, you know?
What? So which is it? Is it a meme or is he serious or?
Oh my God, I hope he goes to prison. Oh, I hate him so much. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Me reaping, me sowing.
Yeah. Yeah, this is political. Sure, I don't care. Lock him up.
Like, I'm doing a Trump voice. I'm doing a motherfucking Trump voice. This is your thing?
Now it's all a joke.
The same clip, the context you were shitting on Trump. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Adam Schiff, but I said...
Not a fan. You're supporting the person trying to get him ousted from his chair. You think he shouldn't even be in Congress anymore.
You know, if Adam Schiff comes out and defends me and apologizes for not defending other constituents of his that were trapped in Israeli prisons being tortured when we were asking him to release a statement or to pressure the Israeli government as an American senator, if he apologizes to those people or if he, you know, fucking tries to apply pressure to the government, I'll change my calculation. I'll apologize to Adam Schiff. I don't care. Be a very different world that we're living in, you know? But yeah, these guys, ultimately, the reason why, I want to stress this one more time. Like, these guys are chirping into the fucking void. They don't have a real constituency. They're just talking to one another and hyping each other up. It's like a bunch of fucking losers trapped in an echo chamber that's like shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. And they're consistently telling one another, yeah, everyone believes us. Everyone actually is very frustrated with the fact that these like insurgent campaigns are coming out of nowhere.
Is this the first major consequence Hasan has ever faced? I mean, maybe we'll see what comes from it. It's just a subpoena right now. Who knows if they'll indict based on anything they find. But
where they hate that these guys are disloyal to the Democratic Party, and that loyalty to the Democratic Party is absolute.
Subpoena.
Yeah, it's not coming because Nick Shirley was sent most likely by the...
Where are our Democratic Party super soldiers? I wish these people existed. Holy fuck.
The government. Yeah, was the uncommitted movement fascist? I'm uncommitted on getting Hasan subpoenaed. Like, these guys barely break 1,000 likes on Twitter, okay? It's just...
Oh, so what? We don't matter? Or it's super disgusting and you need to cover it because of how horrible it is?
At a certain point, I'm going to stop talking about it. Actually, that point is probably coming soon. I just wanted to mention that if your timeline is also polluted with this kind of insanity, there is a dedicated push from a lot of people, sex pest and orbiters for the most part, and the
nice.
corporate lobbyist wing of the Democratic Party that actually is desperately holding on to the center of power in the National Democratic Party.
That's us. Me and the corpos, we all fucking hang out in the same room, figure out every day, how do we fuck over Hasan Piker?
Led to the Democrats making terrible choices, terrible decisions, and not be sufficient in fighting the Trump administration. Those guys don't have any real base.
Well,
endorse.
I mean, who could have ever known, right, guys?
I didn't endorse Kamala Harris. I refuse to do so.
Why?
Okay. Well, here's what's important.
Why would you not do that? Like, I mean, doesn't she agree with like more of your policies than Trump? Wouldn't, like, I mean, like, here's the thing. It's like a lot of people died in like custody of ICE. Like, ICE killed people. Like, they'd be alive.
Oh. Actually, I wonder... I'm trying to think. I wonder if this will be difficult for Asmongold to understand. Because Asmongold is... Asmongold thinks that, like, Hasan and all the left people are kind of on the same team. So I wonder how he parses this. I don't know in terms of the media they see and everything. I don't know what their thoughts are on that. I'm not sure.
Wouldn't, like, I mean, like, here's the thing. It's like a lot of people died in like custody of ICE. Like, ICE killed people. Like, they'd be alive. They'd be alive if Kamala Harris won. Now, maybe different people would be dead, sure. But like the people in America, they'd be alive. They would be. And so really, there is no moral high ground that you can have whenever you say that you wouldn't have endorsed Kamala Harris. Now, in my opinion, the only thing I would say I regret not endorsing Trump, but Trump hasn't done it bad. Trump hasn't been bad enough. Like, that's what I'm mad about. Like, they call Trump a fascist, dictator, evil, demon, psychopath. Well, I wish.
It's actually not about endorsements.
It's obviously about endorsements. You refuse to endorse a person who, based off of your own ideology, is a greater lesser of two evils, like a tremendous lesser of two evils with Kamala Harris. The only way that you can justify your policy and your decision for not doing that is if the only thing that you care about is Israel-Palestine, which I think is exactly what that's actually the truth, right? That's the only reason that's his only issue that he cares about. That's why he pushes Muslim identity politics all day. That's why he runs defense for terrorism, Islamic terrorism. This is what he does. This is why every liberal should resent Hasan. It's because he's trying to co-opt and take over your movement with a fringe identity politics movement that is comprised primarily of foreign actors and non-Americans.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, no. No. The reason why Asmongold is able to give an accurate analysis here is because Asmongold, for whatever his faults are, he's like a genuine actor. He's like one of the tier 2 people. He's been suckered in by the algorithms, so he can give like a more honest take. Whereas Hasan is more subversive. He's a tier 1. He knows that he's trying to co-opt a party, but he has to pretend that he's not, and he has to navigate in that manner. So it's a little it's funny. This is why one of the things I complained about a long time ago was that it sucks if you go to Twitch Politics, you're going to get more honest takes from Asmongold than Hasan. That's just a very sad thing that is just true, unfortunately.
And they're doing so for a racial and a religious and ethnic reason.
Honest? Right. I mean, I would. I think I would rather.
Yes.
Somebody who's
I always
abhorrent
prefer
and be
honest
Yeah.
actors to dishonest actors for sure. I think dishonesty and lies and everything are, like I've said this a million times, are ruining our fucking planet right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to take over the Democratic Party. They're trying to use their wedge identity politics and Muslim identity politics to drive Democratic policy. And they don't care about the average American. To the extent that they care about free healthcare for all or anything else, this is just a means to the actual ends, which is establishing a larger demographic of those people. And free healthcare is just simply a way that enables that. So they don't want free healthcare as an ends. They want it as a means. And as soon as Democrats and liberals read politics to drive Democratic policy, and they're comprised primarily of foreign actors and non-Americans, and they're doing so for a racial and a religious and ethnic reason. They're trying to take over the Democratic Party.
Oh, that part is not correct. I don't know if he realizes that or not. It's just an anti-Western, anti-capitalist maybe, but anti-Western. He's kind of close, but he's proxying what the actual class is that Hasan cares about with these other things.
They're trying to use their wedge identity politics and Muslim identity politics to drive Democratic policy. And they don't care about the average American. To the extent that they care about free healthcare for all or anything else, this is just a means to the actual ends, which is establishing a larger demographic of those people. And free healthcare is just simply a way that enables that. So they don't
This just
want
feels
free
like the racist talking point out of him, right?
What do you mean?
He's basically saying here that he just thinks like, it sounds like he thinks Democrat or leftists want like total Muslim domination. And to like ruin like the white fucking.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Like,
I think he's
you
just
don't
saying
think
here
so?
that Hasan is just using these talking points to drive wedges in the Democratic Party, and then this talking point that he just used was the reason why Democrats want to expand the welfare state is because once you're relying on the welfare state, then you have to vote for the welfare state. So he's saying that like they want Medicare for all because once you become reliant on Medicare for all, you'll keep voting. You'll expand the base.
healthcare as an ends. They want it as a means. And as soon as Democrats and liberals realize this, I think that they'll realize how much of an existential threat this ideology is to everybody else. And I don't know, maybe this is like woke for me to say, but I think we need the Democratic Party. I think that it's been tremendously detrimental that we can't have reasonable, cognizant conversations about, for example, AI, privacy, workers' rights, and the privileges that workers are losing because AI is removing their jobs. We can't have any of these conversations because the left wing has been taken over by Muslim identity politics, trans identity politics, and illegal alien advocacy. Like, we need a strong workers' party. And we don't have that anymore. We don't. And it's been taken over by these people. They've completely...
Is it worth reestablishing the distance from Asman, even though he's making semi-sense about Hasan? Reestablishing the distance? I think most people understand there's a huge distance. I don't think I need to reaffirm that. But thank you.
You know, basically poison the party with identity politics. They have, by Marxists. Yes,
You were
exactly.
just
By like
yelling at him
extreme
2 days
socialism.
ago.
What? Oh.
You were just yelling at him 2 days
by
ago.
Marxists. Yes, exactly. By like extreme socialism and stuff like that.
If you are anti-fascist, you should not aid and abet the fascist regime.
But you did that.
He's probably, it's confusing for Asmongold because also Hasan shapeshifts through a lot of these identity politics things. But remember, Marxists hate identity politics because they're massive distractions from the class politics, which is the only thing Hasan really wants to engage in. And I don't really know truly in terms of how they feel about class politics versus just like West versus anti-West. I don't know how that fits in. Maybe I'd have to have a more historical account to see how that actually played out in Russia and everything. But
you did that.
You should oppose it, even if it's someone that you dislike.
How do you say this? There are clips of you not doing it. Oh my God. This is, Jesus, he aided them.
Can you still say Asman and Hasan avoid each other? Yeah, they avoid each other pretty hardcore. Oh yeah. I generally do not understand where people get this idea that the left is entrenched in trans ideology. Because if the left doesn't have a strong messaging platform, the left is whatever the right says the left is. And then the left has to defend against what the right says it is. So that's basically what... That's... Yeah.
By the left, we mean Dems here, yeah?
Dems, yeah, Democrats, yeah.
Yeah, and you also aided them by not supporting Kamala Harris. You did. You helped them too. Like, not taking an action. Like, you know, like, think about it as a trolley problem, right? If you see a trolley going down and there's 100 people on one track and one person on the other track, and it's going to hit the 100 people, and you don't pull the lever, you're responsible for all those 100 people dying. You are. That's the way I see it, because you could have changed it and you chose not to. So that's it. You had the lever. You could have used it. You didn't. And now you're trying to play the moral upper hand. And by the way, I didn't want Kamala to win. Fuck no, I didn't want her to win. Absolutely not.
Even if it's...
But I can see where a liberal is coming from, right? I can understand how they think.
Even if it's victims, it's not about fighting some of these...
How did not endorsing Kamala Harris better anybody's life in America? All the people that he says that he cares about, their lives became objectively worse under Donald Trump. he made all of their lives worse by not helping and trying to, you know, help get Kamala Harris elected. So like, this is just like, I mean, talk about like a no worldview. Like, it's not even true. And again, like, I don't agree with his position, but I understand it. And from his position, this is a problem. He gave them cancer. Yeah, the people like this are a cancer to the Democratic Party. They are.
Jesus, true. Well.
Hold on, he's speaking some facts here. Okay.
I didn't endorse Kamala Harris.
Destiny is always super off-putting to see people that call themselves progressives. When they don't like someone, they will go super hard attacking them on their body, sexuality. I feel like that's a newer thing, especially because I feel like the I feel like a lot of the people that were pretending to be progressives like morphed into socialists, but still like cosplay as progressives sometimes. So yeah, I don't know. Ooh, I wonder if the government's gonna have this quote. Bruh, this is some spooky shit. FARA violations are broad as fuck. And he said a lot of stupid shit.
I want to go to Cuba. Would you be down?
I fucking love Cuba.
Oh yeah, you'd be down?
Yeah, I filmed a
I think I
documentary
got,
there once.
The Cuban government actually hit my contact from the embassy and told him that if the only thing stopping us from coming to Cuba was the consistent internet access, we can make it happen.
Yeah, Cuba is sick.
Wait,
the government reached out to you.
So yeah, of course. It's
why would you say?
Well, not reach out to me. There's like there's a middleman there.
Okay.
Because I had a
Also, because it's a crime, right? Depending on how it works exactly, but like middlemen exist to insulate you from like state of mind sometimes, you know? So like, can you go after all of the people that were paid by Tenet? Well, who knows? There was a middleman. They didn't work with Russia directly. But when you say, well, there's a middleman, so not me directly. Why is this not good? I don't know if you're allowed as a U.S. citizen to directly coordinate with or do things with the Cuban government. I think they're like, I don't know 100%, I guess. I don't know. Somebody linked the laws. We were reading a little bit about FARA yesterday, but I don't know if you're allowed to. Like, even if you did disclose through some FARA form, I think it's like considered like it's a sanctioned thing. So I don't know if it would be like, that sounds like, I'm saying it sounds like felony shit, but I don't know. I'm just making that up. I don't know. Maybe not. Like, would you really have federal misdemeanor crimes like that? I guess you could. I don't know.
A doctor from Cuba. Cuba does this thing called medical missions, and they've been doing it since I believe like the 70s, and it's incredibly successful. They have
The subpoena was from the Treasury, not the FBI, though. These sanctioned violations only result in fines. Well, sure, but depending on what the subpoenas, are, you know, what they find from the Treasury, they could very easily just toss that over to the FBI, right?
massive, very robust like medical program because kind of they have to because they're under an incredible sanctions regime by the United States of America that the rest of the world thinks is abhorrent, except for America and Israel that keep consistently vetoing it over and over again. But this has created a...
This feels like him admitting that he knows as well.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, wait, knows that he's not allowed to do it?
Yeah.
This is just FARA violation, no? FARA violation would be accepting money from another government and not, or like some type of thing related to government and pushing some shit and then not disclosing it. Working with sanctioned countries, I think is like a not...
To spread propaganda, by the way.
Yeah, that too. And like truly, you know, on the DL, okay? Fuck the Trump admin and fuck everything they do. But like that he really was, right?
Yes.
Like he's being paid arguably and directly coordinating with a sanctioned government to spread anti-American pro-communist propaganda. It's probably like the most like slam dunk kind of case like this, would be my guess.
Hasan,
I think
but
he
let's
even says
see
it in here.
Oh, I thought this was legal.
Something.
I can't trust people like this because I've seen them cover my own court case, and his hatred for me makes the legal mindset analysis of my shit so unbelievably terrible. I would never trust a single legal take, and I know that he leans right or he's far right, depending on how you want to look at it. So he's probably a massive Hasan hater, would be my guess. So I don't know. I just wouldn't even be able to trust anything like this. I thought this was a legal video. My bad. Wait, you saw the Hasan Black voice, right?
Yeah.
The AI voiced people for his little Cuban thing.
War is always terrifying. I am not afraid, but I wouldn't want it to come.
You wake up and don't know what will happen because they tell you no light, no this, no bread, no that. You are at war 24 hours. You are on edge 24 hours. From when you wake up till you sleep, you are at war. You don't feel the guns or the bullets flying, but you are at war.
One person I spoke to was...
I love it, bro. I need a black voice for this AI. No, make it blacker. Blacker. Hold on, a few memes. Ashley St. Clair posted a TikTok in support of Hasan post subpoena. What? Okay, why do I care?
Can you
Hasan got subpoenaed. What is this?
cover the mask slipping off a lot of the liberals on Twitter as a result of this? I don't have anything novel to say. There are a bunch of like third way centrist dipshits, I don't know, Destiny types or whatever, who are gloating over this, as if like any of this or any of that is liberal. I don't know. I mean, it's again like my point to being like there are basically no liberals anymore. Essentially, like it's just not a political. It's like the most common political ideology in the world right now is fascism, and the second most common is like vaguely populist democratic socialism, and somewhere in like 9th place must be liberalism, because there are no fucking liberals anymore. There are just like banal status quo defenders who lash out in a reactionary fashion against critique.
Like, it's so crazy that these leftists demand unwavering support for themselves, who literally just spend all their time running against Democrats, shitting on Democrats, refusing to endorse Democrats over and over and over again. And then when something finally happens to one of their own, barely, they're like, why aren't you guys supporting us? Why aren't you guys over here? It's like, fucking miss me with that shit, fam. Miss me with that fucking shit.
From any direction, but uninformed by any like fundamental moral beliefs, you know? Obviously, it's bad that the fascist government is subpoenaing a political commentator, streamer, whatever, activist in the moment that he was in Cuba, I guess, because you're going outside when you do that, for bullshit reasons, in service of a prolonged siege against an innocent, defenseless population of people who we have tortured for decades and are mounting an invasion against soon. It's just illiberal. But what do I say? Like, I complain this, you know, the government's illiberal, everyone's illiberal. The Democrats are illiberal. I am the only liberal. I'm the only one who believes in liberalism. So, you know, whatever. I was assuming they wouldn't arrest him. Subpoenaing somebody isn't arresting them. Hasan has some prep to do. He should be fine unless he ran afoul of any of the actual, like, laws regarding our sanctions on Cuba. What's a subpoena? He has to go talk to the feds. Why are you so far left politically? I'm just a liberal from 1789. Like, unironically, I feel like that's my politics right now. We're not even, like, talking about socialism. We're just like, even the most...
These boys? Occasionally. We'll text. He's not really much of a communicator in that way.
It's so fucking crazy to me that Hasan traded so hard on Ian's reputation and then fucking hung him out to die. That is wild to me. That he pushed Ian so hard and backed him up. Wake up, Ethan, wake up, on that cringe fucking content nuke video, and then abandoned him to the wolves.
But it's like, you know.
So I set the bike ride goal at 500,000 because I was waiting for him to text me back. So I didn't know if he was going to be okay with me showing up to his house, but...
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't he... In the promo for the stream, the goal was set to 500,000 that I would ride my bike to Hasan's house to ask him for more money. So it was like just a little bit, but I said it there because he didn't text me back. So, but he did.
Wait, where would you be riding your bike from?
San Diego. It's like 120 miles. Yeah. So it was gonna be like a big marathon, like whatever stream, but we didn't make it. So now, unfortunately, now I don't have to ride 120 miles on a bike.
Not sure if whatever Slug City, South Carolina, not using new map. Yeah, I don't know how fucking gangster Clyburn is, or if he's just like connected or whatever, but somehow his district stays for the midterms. No clue what that dude's rolling with, but and speaking of the Black Council, okay, if there ever was a Black Council, somehow that Clyburn dude, he's on it. Because I remember people talked about him a lot for Bernie in, was it 2016? And they were like...
Wait, what do you mean? They're just not doing it?
They're holding off past the midterms because I think it would eliminate that dude's district. But Clyburn is considered like one of the most influential people like in the South and in the Black community, and people criticize Bernie a lot for not trying to seek his endorsement. And yeah, apparently they're
like, we don't want a fucking revolution.
I don't know. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know why, but they're holding off on it.
Which really sucks, guys. Yeah. Now I don't have to ride 120 miles on a bike, which really sucks, guys.
Yeah. Well, there's always time to do another stream later in the year.
That's true.
With new goals.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it doesn't have to involve riding a bike. It could, you know, it could be paintball gun, rat traps. It could be all sorts of cool stuff.
Woodworking. I could make a box.
Yeah. I could take... Oh, dude. You know, like a plane? I could take a plane to your back and shave off a little hair of
Wait, hold on.
Little.
I'm getting an Amber Alert. I'm so sorry.
Oh, nice. Oh, no, that's actually not nice. That's bad.
Can you guys hear that?
No, we can't hear it.
Okay. I just got a total Amber Alert. You were talking about. I hope they're okay. A planer. I know about a planer. My dad
yeah,
did a lot of woodworking and stuff.
What is this vibe of like people who really do not fuck with each other but feel like they have to interact? Well, because they're part of like the team. So it's all of this. Remember, Jesus Christ, at this point, I don't know what else I can show you. You see how like interconnected all these spaces are, but it's not organic. It's all very inorganic. It's all very forced and deliberate. So like there's no world probably where these people would organically connect with each other, but because they're like on the same team right now, they kind of have to.
Yeah. That's been a fun tool to use. Shaving off like little strips of wood.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, there's no genuine far-left movement in the U.S. It's totally asked by China. It's only handful of sociopathic freaks in large cities. Wait, what is this? So it turns out PSL has a lot of Reddit moderators and therefore subreddits under its control. r/the-right-can't-meme, r/Gen Zedong, r/late-stage capitalism. Effectively, the entire tanky faction on Reddit appears to be directly influenced by China. Thanks for the info, Hasan. Wait, did what Hasan say translate out to this somehow, or?
Ooh, it's been around. I think that ultimately the target is probably
he mentioned the
Singham
PSL
and his operation from PSL to Answer Coalition to Co-Pink, like anything that he has ever financed. And it's not new. It's been around for a while, but it's obviously it's held through regardless because like it's ridiculous, right? It's like totally fucking ridiculous to try and you know to try and stop like the political advocacy of an American citizen, right? Roy Singham is an American citizen. He lives in China now, and he's a centimillionaire. I think he like has almost $1 billion. Not sure how much money he has now, but like he's been a funding vehicle for a lot of like political movements in the country, like a lot of activism, and they hate that shit. Like the American government hates that shit, so they're trying to jam him up. You know, they're trying to hit him on anything and everything they possibly can. That's it. That's the goal here. That's the broader goal.
Several mods of high-profile unloved subs routinely cite psl/liberationnews.org as primary source material. I mean, I don't know how strong the connection
I
is
think
there,
that
but
ultimately
okay.
the target is...
Shut up. Okay. Can you go over these 3 things for 10 minutes? Wait, didn't we watch these earlier today?
I think that ultimately the target is...
we already watched this. Hasan's selling out every person near him.
Probably Singham and his operation from PSL to Answer Coalition to Co-Pink, like anything that he has ever financed. And it's not new. It's been around for a while, but it's obviously it's held through regardless because like it's ridiculous, right? It's like totally fucking ridiculous to try and you know to try and stop like the political advocacy of an American citizen, right? Roy Singham is an American citizen. He lives in China now, and he's a centimillionaire. I think he like has almost $1 billion. Not sure how much money he has now, but like he's been a funding vehicle for a lot of like political movements in the country, like a lot of activism, and they hate that shit. Like the American government hates that shit, so they're trying to jam him up. You know, they're trying to hit him on anything and everything they possibly can.
I like how instead of saying he's almost a billionaire, it's like he almost has $1 billion. That's so cute.
That's it. That's the goal here. That's the broader goal.
People's Forum.
Oh God.
So People's Forum is funded by a Chinese billionaire. You hear that about PSL a lot, and there is a Chinese billionaire who gives PSL some money sometimes. But the Chinese billionaire gives People's Forum a lot of money, and they posted a really funny thing about it back in 2021 that I want to show you. So they said, for months we've been the target of a campaign that alleges our funding comes from dark money. A few years ago, we met Roy Singham, a Marxist comrade who sold his company and donated most of his wealth to nonprofits that focus on political education, culture, and internationalism. It seems to bother some folks that we receive funding that furthers our anti-imperialist politics. It seems to bother them even more that our funder is also a staunch anti-imperialist whose work goes back to the Black Panthers and the LRBW in Detroit. Yeah, everybody always talks about this Chinese billionaire thing. So we're going to open this from the Black Agenda Report and learn about him really fast. The folks who make allegations against us are steeped in the worst kind of racism, believing somehow that our funding robs us of agency and self-determination. Roy follows in the footsteps of his father Archie, a committed activist for national liberation. We've got that open too. Ultimately, our solidarity with the peoples and countries at the epicenter of the struggle against U.S. imperialism will not be moved by the racist allegations made by the people who loudly echo State Department and Pentagon discourse. So I thought this was really, really funny. Yeah, free Puerto Rico. We had Puerto Ricans on our delegation too, and we refer to them as their own country the whole time.
I'm sorry, I don't.
So this is an article from 2021. This is about
What's
Roy
funny?
Singham, right?
Nothing.
So this is a great article you can read if you want to learn more about the Chinese billionaire funding left-wing movements out here in the United States. He does fund some stuff. It's certainly not the sole source of most people's funding. And also, who cares? He's a leftist. He sold his company, got rich. He wants to give all his money away.
Like, it's just, it sucks because I've said this for so long, and then like now it's obvious. Like, they don't actually give a fuck about billionaire. How many times did I even argue with my own chat about even like Citizens United? Just like people don't give a fuck about big dollar donos or shadow funding or whatever the fuck else or dark money. They just don't like it when it goes to the people they don't like. But when it goes to things that or causes they do like, well then they'll defend it. Just like how Hasan literally had a billionaire Tom Steyer in his house and is supporting him to run for California governor, or like how Hasan loves Daddy Bezos because he protects him on Twitch. Not directly, but like he gets paid money from a company that he owns, which is kind of funny because he's like the capital's evil overlord. Or like how these guys are defending money from this whatever fucking billionaire because it's supporting anti-imperialist causes. It's like,
Right? If fucking Cardi B was doing all of this for the Democratic Party, you'd be patting her on the back, right? Oh, Singham is the same. Yeah, he's the same guy that they say funds PSL. But PSL also, I know, is like member funded mostly.
But keep in mind, man, you better believe these motherfuckers will run around with that APAC funding shit to destroy any motherfucker that they deem not worthy enough, not pure enough. Like it's such a stupid game to play.
It's not like, I don't know, they try to make it seem like the Chinese Communist Party is secretly running these like little campaigns out here. You know what I mean? I wish, first of all, that would be dope as hell.
Like you guys say with Israel.
If we all just got paid to be communists by the Chinese Communist Party, I'd be so on board. But no, he's just a guy who gives money to a lot of different orgs that promote politics he likes, and some in the United States, some Marxist orgs in the United States get money from him too.
Where is our billionaire funder, Mooten? Get on it.
Well, Dan didn't get $1 billion yet.
What a fucking loser. Wait, Hasan gets mad. But also,
Before we get started.
Oh, that was funny. When Hasan tried to give that some cringy fucking Chinese communist propaganda to Bernie.
Last time, I was supposed to give you a Japanese Communist Party pin that I got in Japan, and I still forgot to bring it today. So I'm instead going to give you an evil eye. So I'm going to give that to you.
Okay,
I'm having a hard time taking this off.
All right, well, you give it to me later. All right?
Okay.
Okay, epic.
Down?
Oh, we watched this earlier, but
I want to go to Cuba. Would you be down?
I fucking love Cuba.
Oh yeah, you'd be down?
Yeah, I filmed a
I think I
documentary
got,
there once.
the Cuban government actually hit my contact from the embassy and told him that if the only thing stopping us from coming to Cuba was the consistent internet access, we can make it happen.
Yeah, Cuba is sick. Wait, like the government reached out to you?
So yeah, of course. It's well, not reached out to me. There's like there's a middleman there. Because I had a doctor from Cuba. Cuba does this thing called medical missions, and they've been doing it since I believe like the 70s, and it's incredibly successful. They have a massive, very robust like medical program because kind of they have to because they're under an incredible sanctions regime by the United States of America that the rest of the world thinks is abhorrent, except for America and Israel that keep consistently vetoing it over and over again. But this has created a.
Apparently, Hasan responded to this.
None of this is illegal, okay? As an American citizen, you can literally be in correspondence with individuals in another country.
Bro, he is saying, again, I don't know how serious any of this is. Maybe he has reason to believe that all of this is like a joke, but he has said like so many things that would allow any kind of federal investigator to like dig more and more and more and more and more. Like, it's just crazy.
The American restrictions on this stuff are fucking idiotic. I have a journalism visa. What the fuck are you talking about? And what's really funny about it is that every single media outlet.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Visa. Be in correspondence with individuals in another country. The American restrictions on this stuff are fucking idiotic. I have a journalism visa.
What does that mean? Just visa, Cuba,
Foreign journalists and media
America.
professionals traveling to the U.S. Never mind.
Cuba journalist visa, America. Cuban journalists traveling to the United States. Foreign journalists must have a D6 visa for entering a Cuban territory for the purpose of their work. Do they really? Do you think? I don't think he got one. I don't think he got a. I don't believe this. I don't believe this.
I'm gonna assume the barrier is pretty low.
I don't know if that's true or not.
The Cuban D6 visa is an official entry and working permit specifically designated for foreign journalists, reporters, and media professionals traveling to Cuba to carry out press or filming activities. This visa must be applied to for prior arrival through a Cuban embassy or consulate.
You need a valid passport. You need an invitation or sponsor from an employer in Cuba. You need to provide all the details related to journalistic activity in Cuba. You need to provide the details of photographic/filming equipment you intend to carry, and you need to pay a visa fee. Do you really think he did this?
I think that he's rich enough that he probably has people who do this for him, but I would doubt that he would do this.
It also would have nothing to do with like whether or not he violated U.S. law too. It's totally irrelevant. But I doubt even. I don't know if he got this wrong.
On this stuff are fucking idiotic. I have a journalism visa. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like that would have nothing to do with U.S. law.
And what's really funny about it is that every single media outlet that goes to Cuba does this as well. CNN, Al Jazeera, ABC, fucking Fox News. Every goddamn American news outlet that has been to Cuba has done. Fucking Fox News. Every goddamn American news outlet that has been to Cuba has done this. None of this is.
Well, good luck. Good luck, Hasanabi. Read his policy. What is this?
You should do a video where you like look down at your phone and act like you're texting Trump, and then like sit up and smile.
Stop. But also, hell yeah, I will. You saw this meme, I'm sure. It's like 2 seconds after Hasan gets fucking arrested by the U.S. government.
She did it! She did it! She's the one you want! All right, I was just sitting at home watching cartoons, playing video games with my cousin, and she came in there. All right? Hey, I am not going to jail for you or anybody else. I have done nothing bad my entire life.
He's gonna snitch, dude.
To try and you know.
Is this the Fox News reporter? Why does she record her? Why? Because she's a photographer.
Try and stop like the political advocacy of an American citizen, right? Roy Singham is an American citizen. He lives in China now, and he's a centimillionaire. I think he like has almost $1 billion.
Have we watched the first part of this before? Or?
He's been a funding vehicle for a lot of like.
I would say the scary thing to me would be to see Fox News covering this a lot, because you know this is like a fashy collaborative fucking whatever Fox News is doing. They're going back and forth with the Trump admin, guarantee. That would be the thing that would spook me out a bit.
They've been covering it a little bit, haven't they? Didn't we
Yeah,
see
they
Tommy
did
talking about it?
Yeah, they did.
Political, a lot of political movements in the country, like a lot of activism, and they hate that shit. Like
Keep in mind, Fox News is most likely the thing that hit me and why my YouTube got demonetized. But someday I'm sure they'll remonetize me. But if you work for NMCN or YouTube, reach out to me, okay? It's too.
The government hates that shit, so they're trying to jam him up. You know, they're trying to hit him on anything and everything they possibly can. That's it. That's the goal here. That's the broader goal, and it's great from the administration's perspective, because I think they get to chill speech, right? They get to say, listen, we will fucking destroy your life if you even think about doing activism against us, right? I mean, it's a much larger goal of the administration, the idea of like counterterrorism initiatives being focused entirely on left movements, you know, solidarity campaigns and the like. It's not new. This is something that they've signaled that they wanted to do. And this is just the next step in line with that agenda. Many Americans are, as I've said over and over again, sleepwalking into fascism, completely and utterly oblivious that the administration has declared war on anti-fascism, and you only do that if you are a fucking fascist. This is a fascist administration that has decided that some of the telltale markers of terrorism in this country are people who are anti-capitalist, anti-fascist, they say radical transgender activists, and even things as vague that captures virtually every liberal as well, things that are anti-family values, right? And Sebastian Gorka is behind it, so just so you understand.
Who is that?
Now, of course,
Gorka, some fucking loser, disgusting fuck. I debated this guy with on a Constantine show like 5 years ago. I don't know what he works in the State
Deputy
Department.
Assistant to the President of the United States.
Wait, Sebastian Gorka is?
That's what it says.
Did he really make it that far?
Steve's like, I was debating for the wrong side.
Shut the fuck up. Where's this guy even fucking from Hungary? Of course he is. Oh my god. Wait, no. For the second Trump admin? His first Trump admin, I know that. And the second Trump admin, he served as a deputy assistant to the president and senior... Oh. Well, how fucking cringe. I think I even knew that. I think I even accused him of doing this. I think I said something like, I know you're fucking auditioning for your next role in the next Trump admin or something. I think I say this. God, this guy's such a fucking loser. Oh my God, I hate all these people.
Much hate you have in your heart, Steven.
Fuck.
Hate brings you to the dark side.
What did I say? I don't know what I said. I know I said this. Whatever. I can't search for Trump. I thought I said auditioning.
Reese,
what?
Please stream Andor the Rogue One cut. I'm waiting on Steve's lawsuit to finish.
Yeah, exactly.
After that's done, Andor weekly episode. Boom. It's gonna be huge.
One of the comments gave a timestamp on the vid. For that comment specifically that I made? Whatever. What?
U.S. President Donald Trump has announced that due to possible bad weather conditions, tomorrow's cabinet meeting, which was supposed to take place at Camp David, will instead convene at the White House.
You're holding meetings, important meetings, in the Tower of the Hand of the King. Do you know how long Joffrey has to walk for that now?
Hold on, I gotta check my Pentagon pizza tracker. We're at DEFCON 1.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, DOCON 1, everybody.
What is this? Hold on.
I haven't. And I even defended motherfucking Sex Pestiny when he was in the
good one
crosshairs. So like, what's really crazy about the
when did he defend me against what? Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. What an unbelievable fucking cocked
He
out
literally
loser.
texted fucking the CEO.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
I can't wait. I hope Trump. It's the only thing that I'll follow.
President Trump, please.
136.41. Oh wait, was that one thing not the full debate that I was looking at before?
I remember the good old days where if you had the popular support of the people, that was a good thing.
He looks so bored here. Was it because he's just mean buzzwords? Yeah, because this is all just like rhetorical maneuvering. We're not like actually having an interesting debate or conversation. Just like, okay, well, what dumb talking points are going to say? And I got to figure out how do I counter this stupid talking about. We're not like actually in the world of fact or reason. We're in the world of like job auditions, I guess, where he's auditioning for a future job in the Trump White House, and I'm auditioning for VP next year. Okay. Oh fuck! I thought I said this in the debate to him. Maybe I didn't. Well, get Kamala Harris out of here. Biden, pick me.
Like the elites. They stink. They're corrupt. But a guy comes along who has popular support. No, the elites will decide. Just like Sam Harris destroyed himself on your podcast when he said, I don't care if Hunter Biden had dead children in his basement. The plot against Donald Trump and the election in 2020 was, quote, justified. That's the left. That's the other side. Those are the divisive people.
I want to talk about a couple of things you raised there, which is foreign policy, geopolitics.
God, I hate this fucking guy.
These guys, what's really crazy about so many of these people is like they keep going, Hasan would never do this for us. It's like, no, I have though.
Oh my God.
And that's why
the historical rewriting is shameless. It's actually shameless.
They had to like desperately find. That's why they had to desperately find like any clip that they could where it's like me fucking jokingly being like, Adam shit, lock him up.
Joking. It was a joke now.
It was not joke.
Joke. Oh, really? You're going to say it's not a joke? Can you prove it?
Yeah, because in the fucking video, he goes on to basically say, like, I'm memeing, but if you do XYZ, Adam Schiff, I'll apologize.
You don't know.
So he's not fucking
memeing.
memeing.
So you're a mind reader now. So you're a mind reader.
I am.
You're a mind reader.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
All right.
I am.
Right? Like they're pointing to that. To justify their priors. All of this is so this is proof you can get CTE from dick riding. People need to stand on principles for once. I don't expect the liberals or conservatives to do any of that anytime soon. Yeah. And it's strange because like I think the broader point here that I find to be genuinely devastating to admit is that people are that susceptible to the algorithm. Elon Musk buys Twitter.
He's stealing your mind!
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Is.
No, he's not.
Skinwalking you.
No, he's not about to do this. Bro, I'm going to stop streaming. I'm just going to stop saying anything. This is why people work at think tanks. I can't have it, so this guy's just... No way he's not about to say it. What? How long ago was this? 3 hours ago? Oh, he's still fucking live on this pod. Bruh, he has to have some original ideas.
Elon Musk fucking despises my ass. Elon Musk turns Twitter into a Nazi fucking cesspit. All the people that remain on Twitter that are constantly engaging in this fucking algorithm, slowly but surely, without realizing, start developing even more reactionary tendencies. I feel like there's a lot of people in the past that were self-identifying liberals that could have looked at a situation like this and probably been like, yeah, this is fucking unacceptable. But nowadays, either because they're getting paid for it or because their algorithm is like rewired and short-circuited their brains, where they don't even realize like how bad this is for them. Because like, yeah, sure, you don't like me, that's fine. Who cares, right? Sure, you consider me to be a malign influence on American politics. You think what I'm doing with the Democratic Party is bad or whatever the fuck, but you don't even have any sort of self-preservation here. Like, you don't even understand in all of your delusion that this is eventually going to come for you too.
Mate, it's already come for us, you fucking spoiled little rich kid nepo piece of shit. You know what? Here's what I'll say. I will unequivocally, despite his rampant communist, socialist, whatever, I will throw my weight and support behind Hasan Piker if he renounces his Turkish citizenship. I want to know that he is fully committed to America. I want to know that he doesn't have another place he can just retreat to. I want him to renounce. No more of this dual loyalty business, okay? Because I don't know whose team he's on all the time. He needs to...
I want to see his ballot, too.
That, too. Definitely.
That's it.
He needs to renounce his Turkish citizenship. So I know which team he's playing for.
The sex pest is just angry that he got outed for doing age play with another Groiper's wife again.
What is he? This is from Connor's stream. How could he possibly have this information? This fight was like 2 nights ago.
He watches your shit, man.
Yeah, you get him
I'm
time.
telling you.
He streams for 8 hours a day. There's no way he's watching my streams. How is this stuff filtering up to the top so quickly?
I don't even know if any of those words are in the motherfucking Bible. What is this? My conscience wants to be consistent with what
I love that they just kind of like plant the seeds out there and pretend that I don't know anything. I don't know.
Back to Piker when he broadcast from Tiananmen Square, and before that got Tucker Carlson only leftistly vibes from him. Depends on what we see of any of the charges, which has not been leveled. This is what fascism looks like.
What's Tiananmen
It's what
Square?
not being a sucker for fascists abroad looks like.
I don't know. Never heard of that.
Try harder.
People keep saying he's reading. He's just reading from chat. He's reading from chat. He's choosing which. You know that he chooses which comments to read, guys, right? Do you guys know that in chat? You know you don't have to read every single comment, right? Is he dressing like Mamdani on purpose? Hi, Hasan. Feels okay, man. Destiny, he's going so hard for this, but he was so casual about the global entry stuff. Destiny, he's just reading a comment. Don't lose the plot. Hi, Hasan. I see you in chat. Destiny, you sacrificed too much. Oh, shit, I'm trying to get through all of them, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, he read it from chat. Destiny, he was reading a chat message. Oh, same. Oh, shit, I can't keep it. Fuck, you guys are fucking retarded sometimes, okay? But that's why I love you. Because we're all...
You're a sucker for fascists abroad.
We're all retarded.
Counseling genocide denial for the sake of political expedience. Genocide denial happens once peer-reviewed histories are writ. If you can see through 10K miles, the fog of war, mass mutual high-tech propaganda, lack of legal expertise, and your own predisposition to view Israel's existence as illegal, no, you can't. Israel's overboard with deadly retaliation. Right, Israel deserves comical agnosticism well beyond the law, what the law actually demands. Hasan deserves subpoenas on the basis of your convenient speculation. You're a fascist. Well, I've been called worse. Lib dem, by the way. Holy fuck, Carl cooked his ass. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can only...
Hold on, Moot. I want you to walk through this. Wait, do I have the right thing on? Oh, no. I don't have the right... Fuck you. Moot.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
What do you think? What do you think he's trying to do here?
Feds are after me. Blue Nazi MAGA. It won't stop for you. Fascism. I mean, it looks like the Tiananmen Square meme, right?
Yeah.
That's what he's going for.
But he can't... But he can't post that because he doesn't believe in Tiananmen Square. So he wants to evoke the image of like the guy in front of the tanks, but he can't actually post that image because he doesn't believe that that really happened. Oh my god. Good memes. What the fuck world are we in? Holy
yesterday you
shit.
fucking left yourself in the Discord and left your screen share on all night.
Good. I hope we were looking at some good shit.
I don't know. I just woke up in the morning. You were in there for hours.
Good.
By the way, these are the people who are supposed to be the adults, right? Like they're the moral adults here. They're the ones who are taking a restrained approach.
Oh, adults. Oh, what, and you're not? There it is. The child thing. What is
There will
this?
be the House Oversight Committee has opened a formal investigation of FARA live streamer Hasan and the co-founders of Code Pink over their March trip to Cuba billed as a humanitarian aid mission.
Oh,
So maybe
wait, is this true?
Is this new?
Oh shit! Are we gonna see one of the golden? Are we gonna see one of the golden two? House Oversight Committee.
Light committee, full committee.
I'm looking for one of the two.
Comer,
That's
Garcia.
Oh no, he's gone.
Jim Jordan?
No,
Is
I was
that who
looking
you
for Comer or
want?
Gordon, or Jordan. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's cooked.
He's gone.
He's got them both, Steven.
Oh wait, they're both
He's
of
got
them are there. Jordan and Comer.
Yes, dude.
Oh shit, he's gone. He's gonzo garbanzo. Oh.
Nancy Mace.
Oh shit. Nancy Ma- Oh my, he's gone. It's over, bros. It's over. Rip.
Bobert's there. That'll be funny.
The House Oversight Committee has opened a formal investigation of FARA live streamer Hasan and the co-founders of Code Pink over their March trip to Cuba billed as a humanitarian aid mission. So maybe after...
Hold on, real quick. Apparently this is the clip of Hasan defending me.
Do you think everything he said is covered by free speech? Yes, I do. I do. Not the death threats against you, though. What do you mean? No, ultimately, I think like everything that Destiny is trying to say here is obviously very clearly. Everything that he's saying here is incisive deliberately. But what he's very clearly trying to say is that like Donald Trump needs to fucking lower the temperature.
It's so crazy how he can understand me perfectly, depending on what I'm talking about.
Okay, that's what he's trying to say. Is it? Like, it's ridiculous for liberals to cave and capitulate to demands of lowering the temperature when the main figure in American politics, the goddamn president, is not doing so at all and is using this tragedy as an opportunity to fucking stamp out any sort of political dissent.
Thanks for that huge defense, buddy.
Huge defense, by the way.
Massive defense.
Do you think everything
Holy shit.
I think
I've never felt so
said
defended.
free speech.
The reason why he was defending me here, by the way, was because he was fucking...
he said crazier shit?
No, it's because he was jealous as fuck that I had caught the eye of a lot of the big... anytime I'm like fighting MAGA people and they're like focused on me, Hasan starts to feel really weird because he's supposed to be the guy doing that and his audience starts to wonder. So he has to be like, oh, damn. Hold on, wait.
After that, there will be more coverage on it because so far it's just like... Someone from Code Pink did receive a subpoena. Yeah. I've yet to receive one. Maybe it'll happen. A subpoena is not an indictment, to be fair. And an indictment is not criminality either. And none of this also matters at the end of the day because there's nothing...
Because it's not my court case.
...to fucking prosecute over. What's unbelievably frustrating about this is the fact that people are literally just making shit up. They're hallucinating. And what's even more worrisome is that, like, this guy, I mean, this just showed up on my time. All the Chud replies to this seem to think there's a bolo and a federal warrant out for Hasan's arrest. Yeah. They're calling Hasan a snitch for saying this online as if he's ratting people out, but this is just publicly available information that's already been reported in the news. He's not leaking secrets. He's relaying the news. Yeah. What I don't understand, and I reposted this, I retweeted this, and I was like, the fuck are these guys talking about? Right? Like, but this is just publicly available information that's already been reported in the news. He's not leaking secrets. He's relaying the news. Yeah. What I don't understand, and I reposted this, I retweeted this, and I was like, the fuck are these guys talking about? Right? Like, Stu Smith did this thing where he will just like straight up take clips off of this broadcast and frame it as though it's something secret or sinister and put it through ChatGPT summarization.
Oh, kind of like when you fucking retards will tweet a clip of me and they'll be like, new clip of Destiny surfaced. New thing surfaced. And it's like, what was this from? Oh, it's a fucking YouTube video on his YouTube channel from 4 years ago. Okay, Chief. Man, must not feel good, you disgusting fuck.
And unfortunately, given the way that like, especially on Twitter, how stupid people are, they literally fall for it. And I don't understand it. And then it seems very coordinated. Like this messaging campaign seems very coordinated. Okay.
Really?
Because I went through like readily available information on Wikipedia, right? About Roy Singham and like what the administration is trying to do and trying to claim for years and years. I'm on Fox News right now. They got fucking 2.9 million views. And literally every neo-Nazi on this goddamn website is like, oh my God, he's snitching. And then they're also saying, oh my God, how stupid. His lawyers are probably killing themselves right now. There's an active investigation taking place. And this guy's just fucking snitching. He's turned state witness. Why didn't he even get a deal out of this? And it's like, dog, just because you're encountering this information for the first time ever doesn't mean that it's new information. If you recall, I told you this a couple years prior. And we're now in it. And I'm worried. When people say, oh, he seems shook, he seems terrified, they don't understand. I'm not just worried about myself. I don't give a fuck about myself.
Oh my God, he's such a hero. Careful, he's a hero.
Clearly, I probably should care more about my safety and security, but I don't. I don't know what it is. I'm a stubborn guy. Maybe it's autism, whatever.
This is the guy who cried about, he put off that Cuba trip for like 12 months because he thought he was, I don't even know what the fuck his excuse was. He said the U.S. was going to kill him or something, and he said the Mossad was trying to hunt him down in Cuba because that one Nas guy tried to ask him a question. Then he said a DGGer threatened him publicly when he said, hey, Hasan, Destiny made you. My God, give me a fucking break.
I'm worried about the future of this fucking country. I'm worried about the future of free speech in this country.
Oh my God.
I'm worried about what the administration is actively trying to do to silence dissent, to create sham trials, to fucking make sure that there's a chilling effect on anyone that wants to engage in dissent against this administration. And that...
Do you think Kamala would have done all that?
That shouldn't just be worrisome to me. It shouldn't just be worrisome to all of you in this community. It should be worrisome to everyone. And I don't even just mean liberals. I mean Republicans too.
Do you think this will be a learning moment for Hasan?
What do you mean?
With
it
like
depends on if there's serious consequences or not.
Not even just a subpoena is enough, you think?
Well, what do you mean how his vote matters?
Well, his vote matters. He didn't vote for Kamala. We all know that.
Well, yeah, but he's an accelerationist. He wanted Kamala to lose. They want things to get really, really bad so that people realize that socialism is the only way.
Sure,
he
but
won't
isn't
say that
things
publicly.
getting really, really bad for him right now?
Well, he doesn't think so because he's insulated by money and race, so he doesn't think it's ever going to
guess.
hit him directly. And maybe it won't. I don't know. We'll see. But
I don't know. If he goes to jail, I mean, maybe he'll do it for the cause. I don't know. Wait, maybe this is his whole plan. He's gonna get a
Nelson
felony, so he can't
Mandela?
vote anymore, Stephen.
no, true.
He'll never have to hear about it who he didn't vote for again.
Hasan and Kyle double teaming you.
Arrested. It's his
Oh, I think we already saw some of this. Your mic is way too warm, Kyle. But
destiny. Wow. Also, is that a little play on words I see there? Because a little guy by the name of Destiny, and I do mean little, a little guy by the name of Destiny also is excited about this and thinks it's awesome. This is fucking putrid, wretched, repulsive, disgusting fucking shit. None of these people believe in anything. None of them believe in anything. Like I said, at the core, they're an empty black void of morality and intelligence. And it's just, I don't like this person because they have more clout than me. So I hope their life is fucking ruined. And I hope the government fucking, destroys them. Like, what a sick joke, man. You can, what about that other guy? What's his name? Too Raw, Too Real, or whatever. He's was a big Kamala stan.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He's out there basically cheering on Trump.
wow.
Yes, you heard me correctly.
That's
cheering on
crazy,
Trump.
fam.
And saying, like, well, you deserve this because even though Hasan voted for Kamala, you didn't break out your pom-pom strongly enough and fucking cheer for her. Therefore, you fucking deserve this. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? The pettiness, the vindictiveness, how embarrassing. And you people want to lead a movement? That's what you want to do? You want to lead a movement? You want to bring us out of this fucking fascist hellscape that we're in? The opposite of leaders. These people are deeply, deeply unserious. Again, the fact of the matter is he's being targeted for being a decent person. He's being targeted for...
Where is this tweet for the House Oversight thing? Where is that? Google it. I tried Googling it. I'm not finding it anywhere on Twitter. What?
On Twitter, huh?
I mean, X. What?
Hold
I have
on,
a feeling
I'm
Kyle would be open to a chat with Destiny, even if you want. No. He hasn't for 5 years. He always makes random excuses why we can't, but he will not. He can't be challenged. He's one of those types of people.
Wait, did you know that this is... sorry if you're listening to something.
That what?
Have you been to this website?
What website?
Oversight.house.gov?
Probably. Why?
Do you see the Biden autopen presidency? At
Yeah,
the
they've
very
got
fucking-
so many different stupid fucking things on all the .gov websites now. They did a whole thing, I think, on COVID and lab leak, and they did a whole thing on Fauci, and they did a whole thing recontextualizing all the Gen 6 stuff.
Wasn't
yeah,
this proven to be fucking
all
bullshit,
of it is,
though?
yeah,
Why
it doesn't
is it
matter.
still there?
Doesn't matter.
I don't care. Okay. Based. All right. I'm going to keep looking.
Imagine using libcuck words like proven.
What's up, guys? This is
Why was that like this?
Piker. Just got back from Cuba. We were on a humanitarian aid mission.
Yeah, so much humanitarian aid.
And I saw firsthand the struggles of the Cuban population on the island. This is going through a massive energy crisis. The United States has had...
What mic is he using right now? It's definitely not this one. Jesus. Sheesh. Fuck. Actually, let me use the restroom. I'll be back.
And one of the most rigorous and over-encompassing sanctions regime on Cuba since Cuba had a successful revolution and developed sovereignty for itself. However, the situation has gotten much worse in these past couple of months as Donald Trump came out and openly implemented a total blockade of oil.
Cuba's in its last moments of life. Whether I free it, take it, I think I can do anything I want with it. You want to know the truth?
There's around 10 million people living on this Caribbean island, and there are rolling blackouts. Food is spoiling. Sometimes there's no running water. I mean, it's an absolute devastating situation that is totally man-made as a consequence of the American blockade. It's unbelievably cruel. What I've been taught about Cuba is that they're very, maybe sometimes to a fault, a little bit too orthodox in their approach to their economic system. I didn't realize that there was, a lot more private enterprise, and so I was a little bit surprised to see that, like, no, there are actually market reforms or marketization initiatives.
No one is view-botting dear leader. He has all these views on his own.
Let me open
You
12
actually
more
do.
tabs. Asmon explains why he's for the Iran war. Why the fuck would I ever want to even engage with Asmon's foreign policy takes? Ever.
Oh, wait. I got a good tweet for you.
Oh, boy.
I'm not going to find it again.
Another one?
But it's so strange because, like, this is not even beneficial for any of these people, right? It's not even beneficial. And they don't get it. They don't understand it. Like, who is this for is the question. Is it for you?
That mic was edited into the video? No shot. Shut the fuck up. Wait, hold on.
What's up, guys? Hasan Piker just got back from Cuba. We were on a humanitarian aid mission, and
Wait.
Oh, it is.
No.
At least this video looks like it is.
No, hold on.
I saw firsthand their struggles with the Cuban population on the island. This is going through a massive energy crisis.
Fuck. How would I know?
I'd have to rewatch it. I was being a retard and watching your stream, but hearing it in real time.
It's going to stop these international medical missions. Marco Rubio successfully pressured countries like Jamaica and Costa Rica and many others.
Honestly, there's a better chance that he
What?
just fucked up the
the audio
editing.
thing, right?
Yeah. There's more of a chance than that.
Yeah, no, I think it just looks weird because, I think the camera is maybe focused on like the fuzzy part of this. So look, there's no way that. Why would you even do that? It's more likely that you just fucked up the audio setting on
This
it.
shared struggle. Yes and no. So we were in Havana for the most part, so I can't speak for other parts, but Havana also has a lot of tourism, so...
Stop. Don't. You guys are making me schizo way too hard.
Is this helpful for you if I go to fucking prison? No.
Yeah. It's extremely helpful for the liberals.
Oh,
It's
wait.
massively helpful.
We kind of watched part of this already this morning, I think, kind of.
Hasan has been a lightning rod for injecting foreign identity politics and Muslim identity politics into the Democratic Party, and then
we watched this
poison
morning.
pilling their.
Jesus Christ. Found a new home for Israeli people. Right in the middle of Serbia. Sheesh. Check Hasan's view count. It's literally not real. You're just saying that because you're jealous. If it's below 300,000, it's real.
Oh, it's real.
Yeah, it's real. He's got Stavos.
Which is at the precipice of invasion, so I can't even go there.
They just bring a big crowd.
I'm gonna escape.
Okay. Stop. Wait, I don't know if that one tweet is real.
The oversight one?
Yeah. This is like
I'm not finding it either.
No, it's a random fuck account. I feel like this is a fucking AI post.
Piker is
Oh, wait, hold on. They're quoting a Fox News thing. One second.
far-left influencer Hasan Piker is facing a federal subpoena over a recent trip he took to Cuba with a group of fellow leftists. Piker and the co-founders of anti-war group Code Pink are caught up in a federal investigation into whether activists violated U.S. sanction laws on that trip and similar ones. It was billed as a humanitarian aid mission, but Piker and his fellow activists used the trip to openly promote the Cuban regime and protest the U.S. embargo. They stayed in luxury hotels, they met with communist officials, even as the island grapples with a deepening economic crisis. Piker, of course, blames that crisis on President Trump.
I'm here in Havana, Cuba, right now on a humanitarian aid mission. My goal here today is to bring awareness to what my government, the United States of America, has done to the Cuban population. One of the most ridiculous embargoes of all time that has only gotten more deadly as time has gone on.
Piker claims he is not the target of the investigation. Instead, he says the feds are after prominent pro-China donor Neville Roy Singham. Quote, I think that ultimately the target is probably Singham in his operation from PSL to answer coalition to Code Pink, like anything that he has ever financed. Piker, Code Pink, and Singham did not respond to Fox Digital's request for
This is an AI tweet. I think this is not a real account. I think it's an AI account. And you made me fall
No,
for it.
I was looking everywhere. I
Or
didn't
Hasan,
see their
technically,
house oversight shit.
maybe Hasan fell for it because he was watching it. But